Playoffs? You talking about playoffs?
Well, we are talking about playoffs. That's right.
Some point. Game. I don't know. Here, you know what? I'm gonna give you a sneaky peeky. Okay.
Oh wow.
Here it comes your way. It's coming your way, bro. I told you.
Let's hear it.
Game. No, I want you to read it.
Oh, was that happen to be about a shoe?
It's a shoe.
Oh boy.
It's the shoe.
It's the shoes,
he
man.
Gets his own shoe.
Oh yeah. I saw that news this morning. Kevin Durant on the boardroom.
Mm-hmm.
No overdue, man.
Nah,
I like that logo.
He's in the right city.
He's got that logo.
In the right
man.
city. Got a nice logo.
I like that logo.
Nike decided to give that man his shoe.
Finally, man.
Hey, man, where's our boy going? Where's Steph going? Steph going somewhere.
He's a free agent right now in the shoe game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So where's he going? He going somewhere.
You know what he wore the other night in his first day as a free agent? He wore them Kobe what was it? Kobe 9s or something?
Yeah.
We used to be with Nike, and guess who fumbled the presentation for his Nike pitch?
Nico Harris.
Nico Harris.
I knew you were gonna say that shit.
Man. All right, Open's playing, going live here in just a moment.
That man was told to fire that man. Yeah. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
We can't pay him $300 million. Yeah. Are you kidding me? We just got into the business.
But then it got so bad they had to get rid of him. It's so bad. It's so bad. Right. He doing the owner's bidding and he still got fired. Man, that's how bad it was.
But he got paid.
He can get paid. I mean, I'm not worried for him.
He works at night. He could go back to Nike if he wanted to.
Sure. But yeah, he might need to take a backseat role somewhere, maybe a behind-the-scenes role.
Quiet, a quiet role. That's all.
Yeah.
Nice quiet role.
All right, going live here in just a moment.
All right, you're gonna get a little soliloquy from me right now. We on now? There we go.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass doing the ones and twos. And on the west side of the country, we got Big Sweet.
I want to sing Lovely Day, but...
Come on, man. Come on.
Lovely day, lovely day.
Come on, man. So before we get to that, I want to talk to the people out there. Let you know, for the first time in a long time. Now I'm going to tell you about 1986. 1986, I bring it up because that's when Michigan played Michigan State in East Lansing. And I bring this game up to you because we threw not one, not two, not three, damn it, not even four. Oh my God, if we just throw five, we threw 6 interceptions and still should have beat Michigan State that day. And I'm still pissed off about that. But what I bring that up for, I don't bring that up to rub it in Michigan State's face. On Saturday, Michigan turned the ball over 5 times. If they would have turned it over 6, they would have lost. But hey, we got 5. That's it. They won. They won that game. Now I know it wasn't pretty. And look, I will take an ugly loss any day over a pretty whatchamacallit.
You take an ugly win.
An ugly win over a pretty loss anytime. I'll tell you that. And there was some performances by individuals on that field. And I'm going to say the quarterback, wide receiver, running back, the offensive line. That's right. The offensive line was blocking. We just got to trust that offensive line a little bit more. We got to get trust into them. We got to believe in these young men. That's what I'm saying. Because I saw progression. I saw with my own eyes that these guys were playing football and they can get it done. We're a young team. We got six freshmen starting on that offensive team.
Yeah.
And they got the job done. They stayed with it. Northwestern's a good team. And they were hard and hungry. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but there was some popping going on out there now. There was some popping going on.
I'll be honest with you, man. I tried watching the game.
You tried.
I tried, but I got a call. I got a call Saturday morning that rocked my world, man. And so I was, I was handling a bunch of calls, and I was the go-between a few people. But I got a call on Saturday morning that from Ken Easley's wife that told me that Kenny had passed away Friday night. So I hate to be Debbie Downer right now or bring down,
You're fine.
But I have to, man, thank you for giving me some time. This guy, Ken Easley, was my brother from another. We went to UCLA as freshmen together. We, we both were 4-year starters. I did, that's my brother. We did everything for 4 years at UCLA. He was a starter from day one, team captain, 3-time consensus All-American, All-Pro, NFL Hall of Famer, and life's growth after UCLA, man. We were very close brothers, sharing family, growth in life. And, he hired my band 2 times, one for his celebrity golf tournament in Seattle and the other time at his NFL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And, man, that, going back from Lee Steinberg recruiting the both of us and going to Laker games back in the day and when the Lakers was on fire and the whole thing that I lost a brother this weekend, man. So it's been a tough weekend for me, dealing with that. And then I was the go-between UCLA and his wife and the athletic director and all that this weekend, and just a whole lot going on, man. And then I was hoping my Lions would pull me through and make me smile, but I got a lot to say about that too when we address it, whenever we address it.
Oh, we gonna get there. We gonna get there, bro. I promise you.
Thanks for letting me speak, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Easley was one of the best people, best, guy you want to know off the field, a killer on the field, a great competitor, great hitter. I say no one played the safety position better. Now, we all know there's a bunch of, great safeties over the years. But, man, Ken Easley was one of a kind. He was a unicorn, man. And if you ask guys like Ronnie Lott tell you he looked up to Ken Easley, and that was just probably my dearest friend in college. So at some point in time, once all the arrangements are made, I'll be heading to Chesapeake, Virginia, where that's where he was from, where he lived. And our freshman year, we were the #1 recruited class in the nation of athletes. Kenny was from Virginia. We had another guy, Art Akers, from Boston, Massachusetts. I was from Ohio. We had other guys from Texas, Oregon, Michigan.
And
we all were 5-star.
Huh? There was talent in Boston. I told you that.
Yeah. Well, have you ever heard of Lynn Classical High School?
Oh, yeah. I know where Lynn is.
My college roommate was a guy named Art Akers, who was a 3-year starter at UCLA from Lynn Classical High School. Lynn, the city of sin. You don't come out the way you go in.
Wow. You going to drop that? You going to drop that?
Now, I know what I'm talking about if I drop that line.
You do?
Yeah. So we were a bunch of freshmen, man, from all over the country. And we were, like I said, the #1 recruited class. And we kind of took UCLA to a different level. And then later, the Troy Aikmans and those guys came in and did super well. But, man, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know or haven't heard about a man named Ken Easley, look him up. Google him, as the coach from Indiana would say. Google him. He was he was a beast. He was a beast on the football field, a great individual off the football field. And thank you, Jamie, for giving me the time to talk about my buddy, man, my brother.
Ken Easley, rest in peace. One of the greatest, like you said, but he's one of the greatest players in college football as well as pro football.
Yeah.
Ken Easley, I mean, he used to break people apart at UCLA. I used to watch. I'm sorry. When I was watching TV and watching UCLA, I didn't want to play against Ken Easley. Did nobody want to get hit?
Nobody wanted to play against Ken.
Oh my goodness, nobody.
And to make matters worse, UCLA played Ohio State this weekend, right?
Right. Yep.
And I'm an Ohio boy that defected and went to UCLA, and we did a 1-1 with Ohio State my junior year. Art Schlichter and them came out there, and they beat us on a last-second drive in LA. But my senior year, we went up in the Horseshoe and beat them 17-0 in Columbus. Ken Easley got knocked out of the game for hitting Schlichter so hard.
Yeah.
He hit
Schlichter so hard. Everybody said Schlichter's grandkids, his great-grandkids would feel that.
Oh, man. And the whole stadium went, Kenny was a beast, man. You did not want to be hit by Ken Easley, man. And what a great story, man. One day, Donahue, our coach, man, he would tell Kenny, quit hitting our guys so hard in practice. Kenny said, well, take me out of practice. And I was the go-between he and Donahue. Those two, man, they went at each other on a regular. And Donahue would come up to me, Larry, you tell Kenny I said blah, 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 blah. And Kenny said, you tell that waterhead I said blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
And man, and then eventually I said, you two gonna have to man this out and talk to each other or something, man. But Ken Easley was a fierce competitor, man. And wow, it was a tough weekend for me, man. Tough weekend. That's my guy. That was my guy.
Hey, like I said, you know how we feel about you, and that's somebody I had to contact you as soon as possible.
Yeah, thanks for reaching out, man.
I knew that was your guy.
Everybody knew that. I've gotten calls from, you wouldn't believe, from the NFL and all collegiate guys, Hall of Famers, and Larry, we knew that you two were inseparable. And EJ Jr. called me this weekend, and so many other guys from our draft class, Ronnie Lott and others, man. We all talked this weekend, and they all for the love of Ken Easley, and they even some of the Boogie Rescue Squad called,
Hey man, after we kick your butt, we're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party in LA. We're gonna have a party in LA. We are rivals right now, bro. Hey, after that, I'll see you over there. Okay, all right. You want me to pick you up? I got you, bro.
Yeah, that's how we did it. That's how we did it at UCLA and SC, and so a lot of guys, man. Roy Foster, a bunch of guys been reaching out to me, and Kenny was just well loved and respected by so many people, and yeah, man, Ken Easley, rest in peace, my brother. And ladies and gentlemen, like I said, it was a rough weekend for me, man. But if you aren't aware of Ken Easley, look him up.
Yeah,
look him up.
Google him. Look at the hits he made. I mean, you don't want to get broke up like that. They use Ken Easley's video when they used to encourage football and show the old school where they would crack a head or bend a body a different way. The human body wasn't meant to go that way, man.
His nickname in Seattle with the Seahawks was the Enforcer.
Yeah.
That was his nickname. But the other thing about Kenny, what a great athlete. Kenny played basketball at UCLA. People don't realize that he was on the basketball team. He also, at his size, 6'3", probably 210, he ran kicks back. He ran punts and field goals back. He even did it for the Seahawks a few times, so that was my brother. And whenever we went to play the Seahawks, he come pick me up, man, and we go out, out to dinner with Gail, his wife, and I remember when they first started dating, and she was a Laker girl, and man, it was just a beautiful family, and his family, and
A Laker girl.
His dad was a brick mason, so Kenny's dad used to make them, they carry bricks and all that. Kenny had the roughest hands you ever want to see, man.
He got a Laker girl though when he was.
yeah.
Kenny had what you saying is Kenny had game.
Kenny had game.
That's what you
on and off the field.
I'm just saying.
Ken had rough hands, so she could have nice hands.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I mean, she had smooth. I bet she was creamy smooth.
See, but that's what I was talking about, man. LA was on fire back then with the Showtime Lakers and all that. My cousin was the head cheerleader for the Laker girls, Zeldria. Everybody calls her AZ. If you look her up with the Laker girls, man, that's my cousin, man. And we had some fun back in those days, man. LA was on fire, Jamie, and we ran, as they say, we ran the streets, not the streets. We ran the streets.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, I knew. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Once again, man, thank you for the time, and I can't say enough or about Ken Easley, man. Ken, that was my brother from another, man. Yes, sir.
No, and Larry, this show. We here at the M Zone love you, man. And if it hurts you, it hurts us, man. So that's why I want you to say your piece about Ken Easley and tell us all about that young man.
Thank you. He was a heck of a individual on and off the field, man. Great guy.
He's the epitome of the safety. That's what I can tell you.
No doubt.
So let me talk about a guy who got 100% this past weekend. Got 100%. And that's our weatherman, Gary Rizzo. Way to go, Gary. Way to go, buddy. I can't tell you how good you made it sound in Chicago, babe.
Well, that was a bright spot. I'm very sorry about your loss, Larry, especially a great athlete. You always hate to see great athletes go before their time. They should live to be 100, but I know what that's like.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Larry. Yeah, I'll give that Chicago forecast an A. I'm always reluctant to do that, but skies cleared, and it did hit 70. Chicago Midway Airport's the closest airport to Wrigley Field, and it was 70 degrees at 3 o'clock local. So before the game ended, it did reach 70 there, and the wind was a factor, as we saw with the kicking game, but that was all built into the forecast. So we move on. We're going to near the nation's capital. In fact, College Park can't be more than 4, 5, or 6 miles northeast of the district boundary line. So it's virtually in Washington, D.C., just a little bit to the northeast. And I'll break it down with a 4 o'clock kickoff, November 22nd. The normal high is 56. That's 10 warmer than us here in Ann Arbor or Detroit. 40 is the normal low. Their record high, being that they're so much warmer than us, 77 in 2007. The record low is 12 in 1880. And the sunrise there is at 6:58. And the sunset, because they're at the eastern part of the time zone, is at 4:49. So we've got a 4 o'clock kickoff in daylight, but by halftime it'll be dark because the sun sets 11 minutes before 5. Now the stadium, as I looked it up on Google and College Park and all that, is a weird orientation. The stadium goes from northwest to southeast. So they kind of split the difference. It's not north-south. It's not east-west. It goes from yeah, it's funny. I haven't been there physically, and but so the southeast end zone would be a little more open. Of course, the scoreboards are so big now, so you factor that in. But here's what's going to happen there. They're going to have rain overnight in the early morning of Saturday. Should be ending by daybreak.
Okay.
So we got the rest of the morning to dry out. Skies will be partly sunny. It's not going to be an abrupt clearing like we saw in Chicago with that front. So there's still going to be a lot of high clouds left over. Temperatures will be in the low 50s pregame, and then as we get to the midday hours, especially before noon, and then the pregame hours from 12 to 4, I've got mid 50s with partly sunny skies. The high will be 56, so right at normal. And at kickoff, 4 o'clock, because the sun's already on its way down. Temperature will drop about 1 degree. Partly sunny, 55. A north wind rather at 5 to 12. And then by the end of the game, let's say around 7:30-ish, down to 47, partly cloudy, partly to mostly cloudy, with a lighter north wind at 3 to 8. So the wind will be mostly under 10, and maybe a little bit at the start of the game, 5 to 12. That includes the wind gusts. So a lighter wind, and if with that stadium with northwest to southeast, it'll probably come in from that northwest end zone and tend to diminish in the second half as we get into darkness and temperatures fall. So it'll be a kind of a slow, gradual fall in temperature. So that's how it's shaping up over there in our nation's capital. By the way, College Park is inside the Beltway, that big 495 Beltway.
Yep.
And that's why it's virtually in Washington D.C. So it's to the northeast, to the northwest. You've got the suburbs like Bethesda and Chevy Chase for those familiar with the greater Washington D.C. area, and then further west you get out to the other suburbs out that way. So Arlington National Cemetery is more toward the Bethesda area. So there's lots to see over there. The northeast corridor, you get into the heart of Maryland. But you don't affiliate the Maryland Terps with Baltimore. That's way further northeast. This is the southwest part of the of Maryland, and it's just outside the district itself.
Well, I mean, Gary, we played. Remember when we played Maryland and they had a hurricane coming in? We had to play them 3 hours earlier. Remember that?
Was that might have been 2012 with Hurricane Sandy?
Yes.
Yeah. That probably happened then. But yeah, they had to move the game. Well, there's nothing like that. We've got that jet stream going across the country right now, and they've got a pretty good fast flow. So whatever little low pressure systems come, they ripple right on through because that rain will probably miss us on Friday. It'll hit the mid-Atlantic states, the Ohio and Tennessee valleys, and then get shunted off to the east. It could be another wave of rain coming in there later on Sunday, well after the game. But,
right.
Yeah, and the West Coast itself, I kind of felt sorry for all you Southern California people on Saturday, and you've got another rain event coming in tomorrow, and probably by the end of the week, another rain event this coming weekend. Not as
that rain helped USC out. That rain helped USC get a victory.
But you know what's funny? When it rains out here, it shuts down. I mean, people don't know how to drive. They panic and all that because of rain. That's crazy.
Why? They don't know how to drive in rain? What? They don't. It's rarity for rain?
Yes. It's rare.
Well, it is rare, and even in El Nino years where it comes more often, because about 9 months, this is a wet season, whether it's El Nino or La Nina. Southern California, the southern half of the state, needs the rain for the reservoirs and the snowpack in the Sierra Nevada. It's a good thing for the whole ecosystem. But as far as the people go, and when it rains in California and in Southern Cal, it pours because you've got the San Gabriel Mountains, 7,000 feet of lift in the air. So you got that saturated air at sea level. You lift it a mile and a half up. It's like squeezing a saturated sponge. So the rain actually it gets amplified. That's a good word for it. It gets amplified. So
well, you're on it, Gary.
1 inch rain offshore would be 1 inch offshore would be 3 inches in LA, especially the eastern suburbs.
Is that why they flood so much? They don't know how to deal with the rain?
Correct.
Well, you got a lot of hills and things, so mudslides and those kind of things happen out here often.
You've got that too. You got the amplified rain, as Larry said, and correctly so. And then you got the runoff from the foothills.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a unique place. It's very unique. It's not like rain on the East Coast, and even there. But yeah, that rain banks up against the Sierra Nevada or San Gabriel in the greater LA area, and very unique. That's why they have like from LAX, which is right on, literally on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
to Ontario, which is or near Pasadena.
Right.
You've got like 3 or 4 microclimates. You've
Yeah.
got the marine climate, and then you start getting further east where it's warmer, and then you start getting the foothills where you actually get a little cooler if you get high enough up. So,
Wow.
yeah, well, some of the big telescopes are that way too. We got some of our big telescopes looking out in space in that region as well because of the getting up in the elevation.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Well, yeah, you're on it, Gary. And I tell you, there's times, man, you can be at the beach and you look up in the mountains and you see snow, and it's 80 degrees at the beach where you are, and just an hour away up at Big Bear and all that, you got plenty of snow. So it's a different place, man, different place.
Yep, very, very unique. So awesome area. I've only been down there once. Had to drive from LAX to San Diego because they were socked in with fog, so they diverted the plane to LAX. And then I was running a marathon in San Diego. So can you imagine losing a whole night's sleep and then having to run a marathon the next day? Yeah, well, long story short, I dropped out at mile 20. I had a really good race going, but I couldn't go the distance because I lost too much sleep, and my brain was going 1,000 miles an hour because folks were supposed to meet me in San Diego, and we didn't have cell phones back then. So they did wait for me when the bus came back. When the bus came down I-5 to the airport, they were waiting. I thought, man, what am I going to do? Sleep on the bus and then go to the race or something? So, yeah, very unique story. So that's my Southern California story. Long story short.
Okay. Well, Gary, thanks for that little peek that you gave us for the Maryland game, and we'll call you. Hey, we get another peek on in the midweek on Wednesday.
The midweek peak, midweek weather update. We'll see how this rain's going to translate through College Park, and hopefully it's going to be what I said today.
That's my man, Gary Rizzo, the weatherman. He helps us out. We got to go to a break, but when we come back, we got more stuff, and we got to talk about this game and talk about the good things and even the bad things. I'm talking Michigan right now. I'm not talking to
you know I'm chomping at the bit.
You know, chomping at the bit. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. And Williams get that flag because he was hugging on the pad.
Yeah.
I mean, he should have known better, but I'm saying, what's the problem with hanging on the pad?
You know,
I'm just asking.
I agree, man. You know, they're taking too much. I mean, it wasn't obscene. It wasn't vulgar.
It wasn't obscene. He just jumped and hugged the bar. I mean, it wasn't like he was humping it or anything.
No.
Now, if he was humping it, I understand.
Right.
But he wasn't humping it. I mean, he do some rude things. Last year, he was all into humping the ground, boy. I was like, damn, he getting after it.
Yeah, and then that PR call later in the game, that was terrible.
Right.
Yeah, J-Mo and Ford Field, I believe their child was born in September.
Exactly. And you saw the expression on his face when he went over there. They was all like, dude, he gave him 15 yards.
No,
and missed the extra point.
Yeah, in the win. That's why your coach decided to do what he did, because his kicker kicked it in the win.
Yeah, that was.
I'm just saying. Yeah. That's what scared him.
Yeah, you want more field goals from that game last night? I get your point, Larry.
We needed the field goals.
I mean, you need the field goals, but you can't even.
You gotta try it. You gotta be mental as well as physical. Every now and then, be smart, and mental. You can win. It's okay to win a game mentally. It doesn't always have to be physically.
Slow. I mean, it was a slow. Nobody was scoring. It was like defenses. They get to a certain point, they ain't gonna let you get no further.
No, and so when you're in field goal range and it's those kind of, the game was going that way. Take the points. The last game was 16-9. The last score 16-9. 3 more field goals, you'd have won.
No, you would have. I look,
but he's not patient
How
enough.
he rolls, man.
He's not patient enough to deal with 6 field goals or 5 field goals or something. He wants to do
He
something.
did not see his kicker kick one between the uprights,
No,
and he
yeah.
made the decision. I'm going for it every time, and
My
he
man-
did
My man Dan Campbell rolling for 7s.
exactly.
He's
And
like,
he
I'm
did.
not gonna see tomorrow if I don't roll a 7 here. I'm still
Exactly.
gonna roll.
And it was
Still rolling.
stupid. And it was stupid.
Get your toilet paper ready because that's what we gonna do.
Yeah,
It was stupid.
man. It came up 6 this time. Didn't come up 7.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Hey,
because-
aren't we glad that
hey.
he took over play calling though? Isn't that great?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, he did that. Yeah,
he
good.
didn't even do good. With,
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
he didn't
No,
have.
it's a
he
good
didn't
thing.
have Laporta. He didn't have. Without
Hey.
Laporta, we looked like we was lost.
It's a good thing he took over play calling against the corpse of the Commanders. Good for him. It's good for him. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's real easy to get J-Mo the ball when the other team
Yeah,
stinks.
exactly.
That's all right.
Exactly.
Hey, they got J-Mo the ball last night. We still lost. Oh damn.
Where J-Mo was running all over
He was,
everybody
yeah.
too, boy.
But what's up with Amon-Ra?
Hey, Amon-Ra, he dropped a lot.
He got
He
bricks.
touched his hands.
You talking about bricks? You
Right.
talking about Ken Easley and
So,
bricks?
All,
My
all
man.
that being said, you can help them out by kicking some field goals and keeping the game intact.
You're right, Larry.
Close
you're right.
enough.
Look,
All that being said, your boys are struggling on offense, but you're getting the ball. The other thing, there's 2 sides
Coming back
to
to one.
going for 4th down.
Jared Goff has got to play better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
Don't
there's
shit-
We're
I
gonna
don't
say
wanna-
that the
I
last
don't-
game of the
I don't
season.
want to hear his name being chanted.
Me
and all
neither.
That bullshit.
At LCA,
Look, hey,
keep it.
Right.
But there's two sides
one
of
in
going
down,
for
that's
4th
good.
down. You either get it, but when you don't, you give the other team a short field.
Yeah. I mean, the Eagles went for it in their own territory. They just have the unbeatable play.
right.
They
But
got the tush
stopped.
push, man.
They got stopped.
They got stopped once.
They got
Yeah.
stopped.
Yeah. But they went for it on their own 29.
No,
And-
exactly. Look,
They just not scared of you.
They
They not
scared.
scared of you.
But when
There's
when
nothing
Lane
wrong
Johnson
with
got
kicking
hurt,
field
15 seconds.
goals.
and Lane Johnson got hurt,
That's
they were
not
like this. Whoa.
There's nothing wrong with kicking field goals.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, it on the context, they needed them points.
Well, he don't have the
Obviously,
patience
like
or
that.
maturity to win a game with 5 field goals or 6. He's got to do something extraordinary.
Coming back here in just a moment.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and we got my man Larry Lee. Got a little grump on his face right now, and I get it. Big sweet. Look, all I'm gonna say is Bryce Underwood. He learned what he needed to learn. He came into that game and he was a technician. He was a technician going in that game, Big Sweet. He was up and down the field. Yes. Did he make mistakes? He did make mistakes.
Yeah.
But Chip Lindsey, they ran RPOs. They did all kinds of things that they practiced over the week, over the bye week, and they did all the things that they were doing. I'm gonna say this, and I hope he's okay. The young man Justice has the Jordan
Marshall.
Jordan Marshall ran the ball well.
Yeah.
Did hurt his shoulder. Don't know much about it. Haven't heard anything.
Sharon Moore after the game said he's going to be fine. He just needs the best masseuse in town.
Right. But,
whatever that means.
In the afternoon, this afternoon's press conference, he may not play. He may not be in the game for Maryland. He may not be in the game. He said he'd be good for the Ohio State game.
We need.
I was going to say if there's probably one to miss.
If you're going to miss one,
this
the one is the one you're going to miss. Yes,
exactly.
But look, I'm going to say this: Michigan's defense showed up, and it showed up proudly, and it delivered when it needed to. It delivered when it had to. But when you look at the offense, I know a lot of people are steaming mad about this offense, but it's getting better. The offensive line blocked.
You got 6 freshmen.
You have 6 freshmen on that offense, and people need to realize that. But that's okay. I get it.
Hey, one of those is Andrew Marsh, and
Andrew
he's
Marsh,
playing like a upperclassman right now.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Andrew Marsh.
One of them freshmen's Andrew Marsh.
Let me tell you about Andrew Marsh. Andrew Marsh, because I've just been talking to people. Andrew Marsh had the most reception in yards for a freshman ever.
Yeah.
Ever. That's more than Anthony Carter in his freshman year. So I'm just letting you all know. Right. Anthony Carter, look him up, kids, if you don't know who he is. Google him, as Kirk Signetti. He wins. He wins.
Number one.
Everybody knows Anthony Carter, and I got to let, because he's the reason why I came to Michigan. But you got and then in the school record books overall, it was the 5th most catches and the 8th most yards. So that's saying something about a freshman coming in and playing.
And a group of guys, like you said, 6 freshmen, and they still overcame, five turnovers, and they still overcame that. That's future progress happening right now.
Right.
And so you got a W, and I know you're used to lambasting people at the University of Michigan, but
Northwestern, they're used to lambasting, yes.
But I tell you what, though,
you still got the Jewett Award. Did you get the Jewett Award? We got the award.
Remember, we all went into this game saying, watch out for the what's your word? Because Northwestern's been playing some ball.
Yeah, they've been playing real good ball.
What's your term for the possible upset?
Trap game.
Oh, trap game.
Yeah,
trap game. So Northwestern's no slouch now. They've been playing pretty decent, and when you
Northwestern.
Yeah, when you look at it all with 6 freshmen playing and all that to find a way to win and did win. You got to show them love. You got to show them love.
And Bryce threw the ball crisp, clean. He had a good pocket. Sometimes he ran out of the pocket. And look, he gained yards. He was able to get 15-10, 15-10 running out of the pocket. But sometimes he was a little hasty. I thought just him on his interception.
Right.
He should have threw to the flat. They came on a blitz, and he saw the blitz. But he thought the guy coming across the middle, he didn't see the safety pop in there and grab that ball out of the air.
Was that on the RPO play?
Yeah, RPO
he was staring right at that guy.
Staring right at him. So look,
it happens.
Pull it down, but you didn't. And hey, defense got the ball back for you. And this is the first Bryce Underwood produced game winner on that series. So this is when you feel good about that too.
He made an incredible throw to Andrew Marsh.
Oh yes, he had it
on that 3rd and 10.
On that 3rd and 10, usually they would have tried to just set the ball and get it set up right in the middle of the field so he could punt it, so he could kick the field goal. No, they actually threw the ball and
were they out of field goal range though right there? I think they were.
Remember on the show Friday, we talked about the keys.
Yeah.
And all those keys, we hit the tack on the head, man. Offensive scoring, special teams,
right,
and defense,
right.
So we hit the tacks on the head when it came to that. And your kicker had missed a few, but when it was crunch time, he
came through. I'm gonna say something funny. Did you guys hear? No, Gus kept messing with it, so he said, Zabata.
Hold on.
He's the. Go ahead.
I got you.
Zabata. So Zabata comes in to kick the field, the field goal, and he says the All-American Zabata.
Zabata.
And Zabata kicks the ball and misses, right?
Right.
He said
Oh,
last year's, he came in the next time he kicked the field goal.
Last year's
he
All
said
American.
last year's All-American.
Well, every time Gus is on a call, he points out Zavada and he misses a field goal.
Yes.
It's like just Gus.
Just leave it alone, Gus. Be
leave
quiet.
that.
Walk away.
Now,
Well-
Gus loves talking about the Wolverine, aka Max Bredesen. That's like his favorite guy of
Oh
all
my
time.
God! Every
The
time,
Wolverine.
all the time he's over there, he's got Wolverine. Where they run, where he is, they run. I'm like, Gus, chill out with that. Stop telling everybody that. If
I tell you
know
what,
if
I
you
got.
know the play, leave it alone.
Hey, I heard from good sources that Gus Johnson, he's a Crocs guy.
Is he a Crocs guy?
He's a Crocs guy. He's got Crocs on for sure. I got good sources here. I'm telling you, I learned this weekend a little something about Gus Johnson.
Oh
My man's
God.
ripping on the vape
That's
pen.
some you know what? Do they have see my Crocs? I like mine. I don't like them bare ones. I
Mhm.
like mine with the fur in them. I got the fur in
With the
mine.
fur in there.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got the fur.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fake fur. It's
Of
fake
course.
fur.
Yeah.
I
You
tell
know
you-
it's fake
Yeah, you
fur.
know it's fake. Come on.
But you
I
know.
was elated to see Michigan's offense because Northwestern's defense was fired up. They were
Yeah.
bringing it.
They
Yep.
came into play.
They came to play, man, and for them to for six freshmen on an offense to overcome that you know, you got to show them some love for that game.
I
Pulling it
gave
out.
him. Look,
Hey, that was
look,
about as good as Bryce Underwood's looked in a half, that first half.
That's
That's as
yeah,
good as he's
that
gonna
is the
look.
best.
That's
That
the
is
best
his
by far.
best. That is his best. I'm gonna say this. That was better than Washington that first half.
Oh, yeah.
The way he was throwing that ball, he was putting it crisp and clean in these receivers' hands.
Yeah.
He wasn't throwing fast balls at them all the time. He was getting the ball to them in a way that he knew how to get the ball to them. And it was great. We were moving the ball. You were moving the ball up and
Sure.
down the field. We got to get in the end zone now. We
Yeah.
can't hold when we got the whole right side.
Well, it's a bummer when you have that half from Underwood and the first quarter, the first half possessions are missed field goal. Then you got
Mhm.
the touchdown,
Mhm.
but then punt, fumble, missed field goal to end the half. That's
Yeah.
tough. I mean, wasted performance in that first half from Bryce Underwood.
No,
It's
I
not
was-
his fault, but
I was hoping my boys would help you out, but they didn't.
I don't know about you, Big Sweet. They was asleep. And I told you the quarterback didn't play. And
Yeah.
you know,
oh, Nico,
Yeah,
Nico didn't play. So
yeah.
look,
So
we
yeah.
hey,
the only good Nico going.
They're dead man walking, man. You know,
Yeah.
going into that game. You know,
it was not a good representation, and I get it. It's fine. It was in. Hey, the Columbus people they didn't have to play at noon. They got time to drink and
Well, good for
share whatever they share with one another and do what they needed to do.
they were lathered up.
And yeah, they got lathered up. They can get as drunk and as crazy as they wanted to
Mhm.
because they hate the big noon kickoff.
Oh yeah.
That's early tailgating. It's a little early for them.
I agree with them with one person. That's the only person I agree with them with. Outside of that, I'm done with them. Hey, what's that guy's name? Portnoy?
Oh,
Dave.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. He
yeah.
just annoys me.
No,
I'm
he's the
sorry.
worst. He's the worst.
Yeah.
Hey.
They couldn't find anybody else to represent this school.
dude.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But they picked.
Don't
they
look into any of
chose-
his old
They
comments.
chose the one that's annoying and he
On purpose.
Yes,
On
on
purpose.
purpose, so he could needle. Because you knew they were going to be in Columbus all the time. They
Yeah.
knew they were having the big noon kickoff. They have like 6 games in big noon.
Yeah.
I mean, they do. And he was there every week. Wait a minute, he got banned from the stadium. He couldn't go inside the stadium, remember?
Was that real or was that some sort of ploy that was that some
I
sort
think it
of
was
marketing?
a ploy. I think it was a marketing
I think it's
ploy.
marketing.
And, you know, because
Yeah.
I'm sure if Fox wanted him
He'd be in the
on side of
building. Come
that field, because we pay that money or we
Yeah.
have him inside. He'd be
Yeah.
inside. I don't think those guys at the table.
I think they
I
shouldn't
don't
let him
think
in.
they wanted him in.
No,
there.
I wouldn't want him. You think Matt Leinart wants Dave Portnoy around?
Nah.
No.
You think Mark Ingram's a big Dave Portnoy guy?
I think Mark Ingram would have tried to run him over with his
Absolutely.
You know, Mark Ingram is known for running pedestrians over. Yes, on Fridays.
Uh-oh.
He
Right.
came to the big noon kickoff and all of that on Friday, and somebody said, I want to rock you right now. I can tackle you. and you can Google this.
No.
Mark Ingram
What
ran
fool?
this guy over. It's
What a
like
fool.
2 years ago.
2 years ago?
Yes. Ran him over. And
Mark Ingram won the Heisman Trophy.
I know that. You should go look at it. It's just so crazy, man. It
I'm
is
gonna have to check
How do
that
you
out.
think they can take athletes.
because they say you ain't that big. I'm taller than you. I got this. I got that. I
Come
can
on,
tackle
man.
you.
We've
I
seen-
can
all
tackle
seen-
you.
Ain't we all watched Pros versus Joes back in the day?
I'm just
Hey, come on.
saying. Hey, Mark, he got Mark's ire too. That's the problem. He called Mark short
Oh,
and
come
said
on.
squatty. Called him
And get-
short and
I
squatty.
hit him with the.
Yeah,
Now,
he hit
if
him
he-
with
if
the
he had-
yes. He hit it with the
man.
short and squatty.
If he had any sense, those are the worst ones. Them short,
Those are the
squatty
worst
ones.
Going straight to your
Dude.
chest.
He ran through. I mean, he ran right through him.
He turned into
Right-
dust.
Dude, no pass, no nothing. Mark Ingram ran right through.
That's the
That's-
last thing I
and
I
want.
will never forget that. I said, "Oh my!"
I gotta
God.
There
look
isn't a
that up.
punter in this world I would want to take, man. No
No.
football players.
I
Not a
don't
one.
wanna- you-
Not a one.
Dude,
I'm not taking a
no.
punter. I'm not taking kickers, man. I'm not
No.
taking Mark Ingram.
He took on
Mark
Mark
Ingram?
Ingram, and then
Mark Ingram now?
it was so funny. I went like this, and they grabbed Mark and said, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "He wanted some."
He gonna get some.
Mark said, "Yeah, come get some.
Come
Come
get
get some." And
Heisman
dude,
Trophy winner.
they hit. It was incredible. I went, "Wow."
Wow.
And I thought it was a ploy. I thought they was making that up, but
No.
no,
Nope.
that was
Mark-
real. That was all.
Mark's a Flintstone too, isn't he?
Oh, there isn't a football player at any age that I want any problems with.
He put him on the ground, and I said, "Oh my
Man,
God!"
Doing that Andy
So-
Samberg.
You know, at one time, man, well, Mark's a Flintstone, so
Great.
Man.
they were putting
Now-
guys in the league all over the place
I'm
at one spot in
gonna
time.
say this: Reggie Bush wasn't taking anybody on. Somebody stayed after Reggie. Reggie just laughed it off.
Bro, he-
Someone came up to Mark Ingram and said, "Yeah, I think I could tackle you." Mark said,
Bet.
"What'd you say?"
Bet.
Bet. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Well, 'cause
Let's
Reggie,
go.
I'm sure Reggie would run over any other regular person, but Reggie's game was speed. It was
Right.
agility. It was,
Right.
it was quickness.
It
And
was just
Mark
but-
Ingram is a. Do you know how hard it is? I mean, of course you know how hard it is. How hard it is for a running back to win the Heisman Trophy these days.
Yes.
My man won the Heisman Trophy like 12 years ago. Like,
All I know is I
God.
laughed my butt off and said, "My goodness,
this man,
this man asked to get run over by Mark Ingram. It's like he prayed for it.
It's
Run
a
me
badge
over.
of honor. It's a
Run
badge
me
of
over.
honor.
I
40
want
years-
to see it.
40 years from this day right now, if somebody asked Derrick Henry, hey man, I'll tackle you. Bro, you ain't tackling Derrick Henry
No.
60
Derrick
years from now.
Henry will give you that.
Mark Ingram
arm
will give you
and
the
put
work.
it through you.
Mark Ingram will give you the work until he is long gone.
I know we were talking about that game, but that just cracked me up when
Man.
I saw that.
That was a badge of
Portnoy's
honor
standing
for
on a
that
little,
guy to get run over
Portnoy got a
like
little,
that.
he got the booster.
Yeah,
Portnoy's got the booster when he's on camera, so good for him, I guess. Short king. I don't mean that actually.
oh my
No.
God.
Short joker, maybe.
All I'm saying is look, I'm not saying they ready yet, but they getting ready.
Trust me, you
They're
know these
doing
calls
all
at
kinds
5
of
p.m.
things.
Jamie, you know these calls at 5 p.m. It's going to be nothing but angry.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just gonna be
I don't
angry.
know why, but they put in the business. They did their work. And you know what? The game was tough. The game
Yeah.
was tough because it's gonna make them tough. They need to be tough. They need
Yeah.
to have their grumpy face when they get here. I need a little weather. I need some weather. If you listening to me now, Gary, I need weather 2 weeks from now.
What kind of
I don't
weather?
need it. Wait a minute. I need storm. I need winds.
Mhm.
I need sleet.
We
I
need
need
to stop that
snow.
passing game somehow.
Exactly. I need all of that. I don't care. I'll go out and sit in it if you need me to, because I need weather. Because they ain't gonna beat us on the run. We'll stop the run.
Man, we need anything we can to stop Jeremiah Smith.
I
man.
need everything you got and then some. I'm gonna do a rain dance like no one. I am not lying to you, because hey, but I still believe. I got faith. In
Where is it this year? Columbus?
It's here.
Oh,
no,
here.
it's in Ann Arbor.
No,
Yep.
no, it's here,
Ann Arbor.
baby.
No, we beat them on the whole. Remember, that was the flag planting thing.
Oh, that's right.
That's
That's
year.
that's
Remember
right.
Yeah.
we got into the big fight.
Remember
Gus was
when
going
Congress-
crazy?
Remember when
Yeah.
the Ohio Congress, the Ohio State representatives are getting involved? They're like going to make it illegal to do that.
We're going to
Right.
jail. We're gonna go to
Soft.
jail. We're gonna put the
Oh.
whole team on the
Oh.
bus, and they're going to jail because they tried to plant the flag.
On another note, did you see what Devin Bush did this weekend?
What did Devin
No,
Bush
what's
do?
Devin Bush had a great game, had a pick six with the Browns, and
Oh,
Yeah,
good for
yeah,
him.
yeah.
yeah, good. Yeah, he represented this weekend.
Well, there you go. There you
And
go.
Michigan defenders all throughout the league, man.
That's a good thing. I love that. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this the right way. If somebody calls you and you getting drafted, and somebody calls you, and it's the Ravens saying we want you to be the backup to the starter, just
I
say,
know.
yeah,
Yes.
draft me. I'll
Yes.
I
take
know
it.
where you're going with
I'll
this.
take
one.
it.
Jeez.
Because now he plays. He can't play. I mean, what?
Some of those that
I-
first drive with that ended in the fumble at the end, and then the next drive, the intercept. Oh my
He's
god.
just
man.
not ready. He's
It's
not
bad.
ready.
It's bad.
He didn't stay ready.
You're not going to be
he-
ready with that team for sure.
I get it. But you represent yourself when you go out there.
Yeah, looking
You
like a
got to be
fool.
ready. You got to look ready at least. You got to look like you're a football player. That right there, that was a clown show.
That's Shador we're talking about, of
Exactly.
course. But
I mean, that was a clown show. I mean, look, you can't get no better. Now, who else do I blame? The damn Cleveland Browns.
absolutely,
Because they ain't getting him ready.
they traded
Right.
Joe Flacco to their division rival for some reason.
Yes, and got rid of the other guy too.
Right.
Oh yeah, who was that? Kenny Pickett.
Yes, got rid
Yeah.
of Kenny Pickett.
At the
And I
start of the
thought I
season.
read too where Shador said this is his first time ever working with the number one offense at any point in time.
That makes sense to me.
All I'm gonna say is shame on you. You should have not said that and said, I'm gonna get better. And I'm working with the first team. Don't be loud and out there. Oh, you
But you know what?
Don't you say?
I did hear his press conference. He was humble. He said, I'm thankful for the opportunity to play, and this, I'm glad I got, I'm up. I'm finally got the chance to play, and I'm going to work on getting better. And he
I'll
had
be
me.
ready. No.
You knew
Words,
as soon as that
words.
guy, you knew as soon as Shador got in, the Ravens are sending 7 every single play.
Every time.
They're sending
Oh, yeah.
good
Oh,
luck
yeah.
throwing the ball.
He could have been on that team. He would have been on
Yeah.
that team on that
He
sideline.
would have been playing just a couple weeks ago
Right. Look,
with a better team.
I have never, first of all, I've never heard of a player say, when a team calls you and say, we're going to draft you.
He's like,
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I want to go to
You
Cleveland.
don't do that. I want to go to
One other time, though. You do know of one other time.
Was that Eli Manning?
Oh,
Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Eli Manning.
Oh,
Hey, you
that
the
wasn't
number one
Eli.
pick, though.
That wasn't Eli. That was Arch.
Oh, the Arch was like, we are not allowing this.
Archie said,
No.
no, my son ain't playing for you.
Right.
No, he ain't playing for you. You take your
So-
your checkbook and throw it in.
So
the
how can Archie Manning get away with it and everybody vilifying
Shador?
prime time for saying it?
I'm gonna say this. You ain't got to say it out loud. Shut your
Right.
mouth. Say it quietly.
Right.
You ain't got to say it all out loud.
Shador's not the number one pick either.
Right.
No,
Exactly. Shador was not the number one pick. We built him and let him be
Mel
that
Kiper
guy
did that.
just because he's got a watch and they gave him a nice big watch. Who cares? Watches don't do nothing. They don't block anybody.
I didn't scout Shador as I
You
would
shouldn't-
as if
wait
I
a minute,
was.
you didn't have to. I could have scouted him for you.
Well,
he's a clown.
well, I didn't scout him as if I was in the business, but I
Well,
did
you-
watch
wait a minute,
several.
You ain't have to be in the business. You could
I
say,
did
oh,
watch
yeah, he can drive
several-
that truck. He's a truck driver. Just
I
like
did
all
watch
the linemen.
several.
He's a
But
truck
you know
driver.
what,
Just-
Jamie?
He should be playing tight end. He should be playing tight end. He got them big hips. He got them big hips like most brothers when they can't throw. He looked like Culpepper. Now Culpepper could play quarterback.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you that.
He
Culpepper
could
could play
deep,
quarterback.
too.
Dante could play, but when I did watch him, I said, I evaluated him myself and said he wasn't the number one pick that everybody was trying to make him out of.
No.
No,
I
that's
thought
Cam
Cleveland.
Ward.
I thought he wouldn't have gone as late as 5. I thought maybe 3 or 4.
No.
And I think he was evaluated as a 3 or 4, but then the unfortunateness of his personality came
Well,
out.
all the bull smack
And all the
put
stuff
out
he was
there.
telling
Yeah.
teams. All the
Everything
stuff he was telling teams.
And he was talking, and he went in and talked to these scouts and everything, the way he talked to them and down
the way he talked to the
Dude.
Giants specifically.
Right.
The Giants were like, we can't draft him.
Right.
They
And
were like,
wanna
you know
bring-
what?
You bring him to New
Maybe
York,
this
he's gonna
Jackson
get
Dart
beat
dude's
up.
all right.
He's gonna
Right.
get beat up by the reporters. You
Yeah,
know,
you
she
do
go,
have-
hey,
you do have
all
to
that
remain
talk, You know
humble.
he can't fight. You know he can't fight. I'm just saying.
You do,
You know,
He ain't
yeah.
never been in a fight. Come
I
on.
don't know if he's been in
Nah,
a fight.
nah.
No, his dad probably.
No, that's
knows
second
this.
gen. Unfortunately,
saying,
you know what?
yeah.
First gen, a lot of
I
times,
get it.
you know, first gen, they come out and you know, they are what they are. They scrap. They got to fight for everything.
Right.
You know, Deion Sanders obviously made something of himself, but he did all that so his sons didn't have to do that.
No, you're right.
You know,
No.
and now they don't, and you know, they're as good as they are. I mean, the fact that Shedeur got drafted at all, even though he's not really special at really kind of anything, like he's not an amazing athlete. He doesn't have an amazing arm. He's accurate. That's the best you could say for him. He's accurate.
Well, see, you know, it wasn't like he was broke in college.
No, he wasn't broke in college. I'm not saying.
Oh,
he
he's
was
getting
broke.
paper.
Oh, he getting.
Oh, he
he
getting paper.
His dad took care of that.
Yeah.
Got him all the deals he could, and once they left Jackson State, they got money in Buffalo.
And he was a good high school recruit.
Colorado.
He was a highly
good-
talented high school
Yes,
recruit.
He was.
But he got to Colorado and he put on tape some
Oh.
good stuff. But most of the time, it was just like, he's not a special athlete. If you're going to
He's
get drafted,
nothing special.
if
that's
you're going
right.
to get drafted that high in the NFL, like you got to have something that separates
if
you
you're gonna be a
from other
number
people.
one pick, you know that means something big.
Gotta
Sweet.
be.
You
Yeah, I
can't
know.
be a flop.
And not even just a number. Like he would have probably gone in the 3rd
I'm
round.
gonna give you a
if he
flop.
hadn't goofed
I'm gonna
around.
give you a black quarterback who was a flop, Jamarcus Russell.
Oh,
Remember
wow.
that?
But he had gifts.
He had gifts.
He could throw it 70 yards from his knee.
but he could eat.
Well, he could eat
He
too.
couldn't
but-
stop eating. That's what. Hey,
yeah, that'll do it to you.
Grandma put him in on. He put him in black gloves.
Didn't he
was
go
in
to
black
college at
gloves.
LSU?
Yeah,
He was eating
Yeah.
good.
He was eating real good.
Yeah.
Too good. Eating
Too
all
good.
Hey,
He should,
My man
well,
could
you
throw
know,
70 yards
we've
from
heard
the
several stories of a 6'5" guy quarterback that end up being a offensive tackle.
right.
You know,
There you go. He
we've
ate
seen
his
a
way
few of
out
those.
Position. We got to go to a break because we got to go and pay some bills. But when we get back, rawr, the Lions. We're gonna be talking Lions.
Oh boy! All right.
Look out for Big Sweet.
You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
All good.
I'm just gonna say this. You got yourself a black quarterback. You got a black quarterback. Usually, he better be in tip-top shape, and he got to play 20 times better than the other guy behind him. That don't happen.
You know what though? We are
Dude,
starting to
that-
see the retreads. You know, Jacoby Brissett's of the world do exist now.
Oh no, I saw it, but no, Jacoby. Hey,
The world is starting to even out a little bit more with the black quarterback for sure.
I'm just
Quarterback
saying.
position.
Why do you think the Ravens
Quarterback
keep the black
position in
quarterback
the
as a backup?
NFL
They
is
have to, 'cause
probably
they
they
have
worse
run
to.
than
the
it's
same
ever
play.
been.
Hey,
Yes, I
well,
get it.
Remember Cam Newton? Who they
Yeah.
had behind him? They had who was that? Who's that guy they had behind
Danny,
him? It was it was some dude who wasn't that good, but the
Danny,
people in Charlotte, they were looking for him. And
Right.
it's like, hey man,
Exactly.
you might want a Tyler Huntley behind Cam Newton.
Right. Dan Campbell he looked like he wanted to cry with that red nose. It was cold out there, boy. He ain't used to that cold weather. Dan Campbell ain't used to no cold weather now. He used to be indoor. And look at Jared Goff looking like, I don't know what's going on. You know what's going on, bro? You ain't running the ball. They stymied Montgomery. They stymied Montgomery. They hit him so hard. I was like, poor Montgomery.
He hasn't had a good season this year. It's been
No, he had he had one. Didn't he have it when they let him throw the touchdown he had for his birthday or something?
I mean, it was Derek Anderson. That was the
okay.
yeah. The fans were like, man, yeah, Derek Anderson, got to bring him in. It's like, you know what? Maybe we need to get
look at him.
else.
He's standing right up there. I mean, and answering all questions and comments. I mean, he'll
but
stand there.
he always, hey, man, I didn't have these guys ready. How many times are you going to say that this season? I'd have these guys. Win.
Yep.
They're
I'm
6-4
just
now, right?
holding.
Yeah,
I'm
6
just
and 4,
Damn, we
which
gotta-
means
hey,
Chicago
do you
number first
realize
place.
Chicago's in first place?
Yeah, they still stink.
I know they stink.
What was Bryce's stats yesterday? Bryce Williams? No, not Caleb Williams. What was it, like 15 to 32 for 130? Come on, man.
That wasn't good.
Come on. You can't play the Cowboys every week. You can't throw 4 touchdowns against the Cowboys every week, okay? I'm sorry. Ben Johnson, that team is not a playoff team, but you know what?
They're going to make the playoffs.
They're going to make it.
They're going to make
Somebody
it.
got to make it.
Exactly. They're going to give it to somebody. The Lions don't want it.
I guess they don't want it.
The Lions don't want it. They don't want to win.
I don't understand them this year.
I told you not to trade, not to give Johnny Morton should be calling plays still.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let Dan call one up every now and then, but no.
Well, it's always a collaboration thing. So it's always weird to me, you never really know what the process is. But now they let you know, yeah, Dan Campbell's running plays now.
Yep.
So everything is going to have to lay at your feet, Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell is not a championship caliber coach.
He's the guy to get you to the floor, but not the ceiling.
Dan Campbell is the Bill Parcells. We got to find an offense coordinator who can rival Dan Campbell. You got to be able to call plays. Campbell can't control it. He's that orator. He is that guy who tells you what to do.
I kind of think of him like the Cleveland Cavaliers. They had JB Bickerstaff, and Bickerstaff used to, run these guys raw, and Donovan Mitchell really didn't like him, so they got him up out of there. They got him to the floor that they were, which was a good team, and they were like, you know what? We need to be a championship team. Let's bring in Kenny Atkinson. Let's bring in a guy who can get us to our ceiling. They had a great regular season last year and still lost. I mean, man,
Dan Campbell's whole world deals with the physical. And as a head coach, it needs to be physical and mental. And he doesn't have the mentality part.
I'll tell you this.
Maybe not.
Here's the thing. The man got you there. You just can't play with the players that he has. There's something about that Dan Campbell allowed him to do. You know what I'm saying? Dan Campbell but
even at that, Jamie, Dan Campbell made some bonehead moves going for all these damn fourth downs.
I get what you're saying.
So Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson did that stuff last year too.
He
had to because Dan Campbell told him to.
Made the call. But what I'm saying to you is, Big Sweet, he had kicker problems last year. This year, he doesn't have kicker problems. He had win problems at the link. That's what he had. And he figured that I can't kick the ball. That's what he's look.
And which was not true.
It's not true.
You know what also probably doesn't help when the strength of your team is no longer that good anymore, which is your offensive line is just not special anymore.
Well, they got beat up yesterday, but here's what I'm saying, guys. When it goes like that, when you have all those incidences we're talking about, you have to be the difference maker. Like I preached last week about Michigan's offensive coordinator. He needs to be the difference maker. And Ben Johnson was the difference maker. But Dan Campbell is not. When you know the team is struggling on offense and they're both teams exchanging punts, but you can get down into field goal. I mean, you can get down in field goal range and you decide not to do it. Come on now. Come on.
Going live here in about 10. Going live in about 10.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, trying to play some music that's going to smooth the big evil, Big Sweet on the other side of the glass, over there on the other side of the country.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, last night on NBC, yes, the Lions, your Lions, were out in Philadelphia at the Link playing the Eagles. I think a game well overdue. They should have played last year in the NFC Championship game.
Right,
Didn't happen. The Commanders got into the way. I get that. That being said, they finally had a game together, and you, Big Sweet, thinks Dan Campbell was in the way.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Dan Campbell is not a championship caliber coach. Okay? Here's what I'm talking about. Everything Dan Campbell does deals with the physical. Manning toughing out. It's okay. And to be a great coach, you have to have both the physical and the mental. Dan Campbell, to me, is impatient and he's immature. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Last night could have been a game that could have been won with maybe 5 or 6 field goals. Dan Campbell is impatient enough or cerebral enough to deal with a game to end it with 5 or 6 field goals. Kick field goals. The game was 16-9. So it's not like the Eagles were invincible and beat them 45-10. 16-9. They were in the red zone several times and went for 4th down. They were 0 for 5 on 1st down last night. Ridiculous. Name me another time where a coach or a team was 0 for 5 going for 4th down.
All I'm going to say is that Dan Campbell, he goes with the feel of the game and what he sees in this game. Hold on. He sees and what he hears. All of his 5 senses told him Bates was not going to be able to kick the football through the uprights.
Well, his 5 senses told him wrong.
And then there's one reason why, too. Again, let's talk. And then why did they have 6? I mean, think about this. They scored a touchdown. Jamison Williams catches that touchdown, hugs the goalpost, jumps up on the pad and hugs the goalpost. They got to go 15 yards back. Right. And then you got to kick an extra point. When he saw that ball go the other way with the wind, it was already predetermined in Dan Campbell's head. I'm not kicking anymore because we can't.
Which is dumb because times and things change. You got to think every scenario out. That's what his problem is. He's a bonehead. When he locks into something, he's locked into something. He doesn't know how to make adjustments. Same thing. I go back to Dallas that last year or 2 years ago, whenever that thing. He was going for the 2 points.
Yep.
He called Dan Skipper illegal or whatever. The situation is different. Change, bonehead. Realize that the situation is not the same. Realize that's his problem. That's his problem. He's too stubborn. Point. He's too immature, and he's too fixated on the physical.
Things weren't working when he was calling the game. You got to remember, he had 2 players that were setting it off. Look, he didn't have Laporta. Laporta wasn't playing. Take him out of the situation. Laporta is he is Dan Campbell's and Jared Goff's little baby. That's
another reason to realize that things are different this time around, and unlike normal. You don't have your tight end in there. You think situations, man. Weigh out situations and think out. Be mental. Be mental. Be mental. He does not know how to be mental.
He did say, and I don't know if you saw this little article, but there was a little blurb about it. He did say Jared Goff must play better. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He did say that.
Which is another reason why you have to be the difference maker. Your quarterback is not playing well. It's a weird game. There's different things going on. Both teams are flailing and everything. Be the difference. Be a head coach mentally and take the points when you can get them. And be a head coach, man. Quit being a damn tight end. Playing coach.
All I'm saying is that this man, he plays with his heart out on his sleeve. He is that type of coach, will always be that type of coach because this is how he brought the Lions. He
It's
brought
going to
the
catch up
Lions
with
to
him.
where
It's
they
going to
are
catch
right
up.
now.
It's
He's
going
there.
to catch up with him. Ask Brandon
Rest of
Staley.
the schedule.
Ask
Where
Brandon
is there a
Staley
loss
about
on the
going
rest
for
of
all
the
them
schedule?
fourth downs in with the Chargers before your
Where-
guy became his coach.
Where is there a loss on the rest of his schedule?
Are you sure they're going to beat? I mean, look, they got the Giants coming up next
You don't
Sunday.
think they're going to beat the Giants? Really?
I could see them beating the Giants for
Okay.
sure.
Okay.
They got the Packers on Thanksgiving.
They can beat the Packers, and they owe
They
the
could
Packers.
beat the. They do
It's
need.
in-
They
it- it's
need.
in- It's here in Detroit.
They need to beat.
So
the
they'll
Packers.
beat the Packers. I think they
Hey.
beat the Packers. Even with the Packers got Micah Parsons, all of that, they'll beat the Packers.
After that, they got the Cowboys.
They can beat the
They can
Cowboys.
beat the Cowboys,
That's a
right?
win. Yep.
After that, you got at the Rams. Ooh,
That's a toughie.
Ooh.
That's a tough one. They're not favored in that one.
Your
They
last-
won't be favored in that one.
I don't think they will be.
Go
either.
ahead.
You got a home against the Steelers.
They can beat the Steelers.
Hey,
they can beat the
with
Steelers.
no Aaron.
Aaron
See
may
you
not
later.
be playing. He
Get
may
outta
not
here.
be playing.
Yeah,
No,
see you
so-
later.
Yep, go
See you
ahead.
later, old guy.
They can beat that.
You're at the Vikings on Christmas.
They can beat they'll beat the Vikings too.
And, hey, you
I
gonna-
love some
hey,
JJ.
you
And
gonna-
they want to get this is the get back, right? Because they
I
got
love
beat.
JJ.
They
I'm
got
I'm
it
gonna
there.
let you finish.
Hey, I love JJ in college. Maybe
I said I love JJ. JJ
yeah.
my boy, but they
Yeah.
can get the get back. They're favored
Okay,
in that one.
okay.
Your final game is you got to go through Ben Johnson and Caleb.
Oh,
Williams.
get out of here with
Oh,
that.
no.
I don't even know why you say that voice like
No.
that.
You got to get through Ben
With all
Johnson
that
and
being
Caleb
said,
Williams.
they
What?
could go undefeated the rest of the season
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
and
can.
do something bonehead and lose in the playoffs.
You're absolutely right. You're totally right. I agree. I agree, Larry, with that on some level because we already seen it happen a couple times.
As long as they don't have to play, I'm gonna say this: as long as they don't have to play the Rams, the Eagles.
They beat the Rams last year, didn't they?
Yeah, but the Rams
But
are
this
good.
year?
Wait a
Yeah,
minute, Rams
they're
are
Why,
good.
why
man.
is that,
Rams
James?
are
So
real
good.
good.
Why,
I told
why
you.
is that?
Hey, you know
Why
what?
is that? As
I'm
long
sure
as
the
they
trade
don't
deadline-
have to play, and as long as they don't have to play, why is that?
They got an offense,
you think-
and you going against Dan Campbell's brain, not John Morton's. John Morton knows what he's doing. He's calm, collective, and everything else.
I think we should trade Jared Goff for a better quarterback. You guys, what do you guys think
Wow.
about Matt Stafford? Think we could use Matt
He
Stafford
ain't
right now?
coming back. His wife is hated around here. He ain't coming back.
I know that.
Y'all,
but-
y'all-
Hey,
are y'all
he's
getting
in
my
LA,
point?
bro. I'm
Are
sorry.
you getting my point?
Yes, I
My
got you.
point is, with all that going on, the possibility of golf playing poorly or whatever,
He gonna
you
golf it up.
have to be a difference maker as the head coach. And sometimes those threes can add up to a victory.
But most of those fourth downs, though, they were on like the Philly 45,
Right.
the Lions 43.
Right.
There was that one
No.
fourth down where they're
One
at the
time
3
they were in the red
One
zone.
time.
and
They were in the
won
red
and
zone.
went
They
for it.
were in the
time.
red zone.
They were at
Yes,
the 3-yard
yes,
line, I think. It was
yes,
3 or 4
yes.
yard line. They decided to go for it. They didn't get it
They
right.
didn't get it.
Maybe you make that game 12 to 16.
So if you're kicking these field goals and now 16-9 becomes 16-12. And then
You still need a
16
touchdown.
to
You still
16
need-
to
you
12
need
now
touchdown
becomes
to field goal.
16 to 15.
Right.
The
So
only
now
other one that was
they
close,
kick another field goal,
Yeah.
and 16 to 15 now becomes 18 to 16.
but most of those fourth down tries were not in field goal. They had one at the Philly 35, which maybe you're thinking about a
So-
52-yard field goal, but
What did I say earlier? There's two parts of going for fourth down. Okay, now you say, or you either punt it to make the other team go longer
length of field.
to
Right.
score,
Right.
or you give the other team the short field, right? So you can't punt. It's okay to
He
punt.
didn't punt every fourth down because he didn't kick the field goal every fourth down because when he was gonna go for it, delay. It was
So
a delay.
some of them were out of
Right.
range to go for a field
Exactly.
goal. Punt. It's okay to
You know
punt.
what?
That's a
He-
part of the game.
He punted
It's
from the
strategy.
40 when it's
He-
4th and
I
11. he
guarantee you
punted.
he's not a
Right.
great chess. I guarantee you he's not a great chess player. He probably doesn't even know how to play chess.
I think he plays checkers myself.
See, I think he's taken the probability angle of things. I think he utilizes the analytics, which tell you in these short range
I think he,
situations.
I think he takes the physical bonehead tight end point of view on things instead of being a cerebral head coach.
I think on those short, especially if it's 4th and 3, he's going to go for it basically every time. If it's 4th and 3, that means wants
especially
touchdowns.
if they
Now,
can't.
just that
What do you guys-
state-
hey, what do
just
you guys
that
think-
statement is bonehead.
what
I
about
think he's
that?
going to go for every fourth down there is. That's
No,
just a
no,
bonehead statement.
No. On 4th and 11, he punted. On 4th and 3, he's going for it.
Right.
And those short yardage,
Now, at
he's
the
going
end of the
for it.
game, he ends up punting or kicking a field goal when it's obvious that that's what you're supposed to do.
Well, he needed to kick the field goal. You knew that.
Exactly.
Yeah, he knew he had to kick the field goal. Everybody was going to call him a bonehead if he didn't kick.
I
the
mean,
field
they
goal.
already. It was 4th and 17. I
Pretty
think he
much.
had to do
right.
that.
Yeah,
I think it was.
he
It's-
couldn't go for it.
He's not going for it on 4th and 11. These are 4th and 2s,
I think-
4th and
I
3s,
think-
4th and 5.
Okay, I'm gonna narrow my point of view. I think he's the type of coach that is good for turning a program around or saying
yeah.
let's go
Okay.
or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But he'll get you to a certain point,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's not able to squeeze that last gap of being a championship caliber quarterback because he thinks about everything physically and not mentally.
Well, if one play goes differently in that 49ers game, we're talking about the Lions in the Super Bowl.
Okay, let's talk
bad
about
things
that
happen-
game.
Bad
I'm
things
glad
happen.
you brought that up.
Yeah,
I'm glad you brought that. Now, it's
Why?
okay. They had a big lead.
they did.
He
Yeah.
went for fourth down to put their foot on their neck the first
Yeah,
time.
which-
Okay,
I thought that was smart.
I did too.
Right.
Now the second one to not tie the game is ignorant. Tie the game and give your guys a chance to breathe and at least you know you're there by tying the game.
Okay. Look. That was the bonehead. That was bonehead. But look, you're angry right now because he didn't take advantage. He did take advantage of a kick. He kicked the field goal when he needed to get his team closer. 9 to
16.
16.
Yep.
All he needed was a touchdown.
So
Right.
okay.
And
yeah,
then
all he needed was a touchdown.
right.
Okay, if the wind was affecting the kicks, it was affecting the throws too.
Well, he wasn't. Wait a minute. He didn't think he was. Wait a minute. Jared Goff ain't throwing it that deep. He doesn't go deep all the time unless Jameson's
Jared
throwing.
Goff missed J-Mo in the end zone.
He missed him
He,
in the end
he
zone.
missed the other one.
He threw at his legs big. Wait a minute. The ball didn't get wind. That wasn't wind aided. He threw at his legs. Jared
True.
Goff just had a bad
the
game.
quarterback's struggling today. Give him some help by getting some points.
But they can't run the ball either.
Right.
They were struggling with the ball. Man,
It's
the offensive line was not
Guys,
making holes.
it's okay. It's okay to punt and put the defense
No,
and
you're
get
right.
them down on
Punt
the
is the
5-yard line. Make them go 95 yards. Make them go 80, 90 yards. What's wrong with that?
This is that coach. This is the coach that they chose to lead their team.
And they're not going to win a championship ever with Dan Campbell.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked
They're
if that's
damn
so.
close. Let
I
me
mean,
say this. They've never been this close. I'm gonna say that. He's
Yeah,
brought
yeah.
you closer than anybody else.
No, not
Anybody
true.
else.
Not true. 1991 NFC Championship
He
game.
went to the NFC Championship and was leading in the first half and leading in the second half.
And blew it because he's not mental.
that's as close as they've ever
That's
gotten,
the
man.
closest they've ever
That's
been.
as close as they've ever gotten.
And
Except
it
in the
was
50s.
it was a crazy
So-
a crazy reception, wasn't it?
Yeah,
What,
Ayuk.
remember?
Yeah.
Because of that, you can't criticize him.
You can
you can.
criticize him, but what I'm saying to you is he's on a run. He knows he's on a run. He thinks that run is almost over. That's why he's panicking.
But
I'm
let's-
saying Dan Campbell is panicking. That's why he took the play calling from John Morton because
Here-
he's panicking right now.
Here's what needs to happen in an organization like that: the owner or the general manager should have a talk with that young man,
Or both.
or both.
Yeah.
Come to say, "Hey, look, dude, come here." Now, I don't know if he and Brad have that kind of relationship.
Hey,
They
they're
do.
both
or-
aggressive,
I think
though.
they do.
Hey, that guy
And
threw
or-
2 third-round
and
picks
or
for
if
Isaiah
Brad
Slot.
would be-
He's aggressive too.
And or if Brad
Yes,
would be
yes.
man enough to get on him and say, "Hey, look, dude,
I
I need you to
they're-
be more
I
cerebral."
think they're well in line, though.
I
I think
think-
they're all aligned on
Yeah,
this.
I think Sheila can come in and say, "Hey, Dan, we need to win these games."
And let's think about what the first quarter was. Okay, Lions throw an interception on the first drive. They go -6 yards the next drive and punt. They go 43 yards in the next drive and they punt there. It's like I think he's he's looking for ways to increase their odds of
Uh-oh.
winning
Let me
the
say
game.
this.
Yes,
Let me say
breaking
this.
news.
You know,
I need
Breaking
some
news.
breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Yep, I got
let me say,
breaking
you
news.
know, I'm the way I am because I love that organization. I bled for that
I
organization.
know.
I put a lot of time and effort in that organization.
Hold on. I got breaking news. I got to do this. Give me some
Oh.
breaking news break.
Hold on. I got you.
Sources say Virginia Tech is finalizing the hiring of James Franklin
Oh my
to be
God.
their next coach.
Oh my God.
I saw that
So
they were
James
tinkering with
Franklin
him.
it will not be going out of the mountains of the Appalachians.
Hey, good for him. He clearly likes the
That's where
area.
he recruit. Yeah, he clearly likes the area.
My man's
He
got hiking
recruits.
boots.
He does all kinds of things. I'm sure he can get ice cream at Virginia Tech as well as Penn State. I mean, hell yeah, why not?
Sure. I guess they have ice cream technology
Right.
in
Just-
Virginia.
Well,
Right.
maybe he can hire Dan Campbell as assistant offensive coordinator. Or
Sure.
something.
Hey man, what happens though when the strength of your team no longer is that strength? That strength it's not there anymore. That offensive line is not quite what it used to be. It's like
the
the
offensive
Cowboys.
line, it's got to shore up. There's some guys that are here.
Is it gonna,
They're
though?
beat up.
Is it gonna?
They got to get
Oh,
it. No.
guys,
I don't know
but
if
when
they're
that
gonna.
happens, somebody has to
You
help
gotta start
out.
taking risk. You gotta
And
start
it's the
taking more
head
risk
coach.
because
It's the if your
What,
offensive
you
line,
want to have Jared Goff throw
hey,
deep?
if your offensive line is inferior, you can't depend on them to make every fourth down. Then
Okay, all I'm saying to you is we all need the Lions fans and everybody and Dan Campbell calm down. Take
It's
a deep
been
breath.
you know
it's
what you
been
do.
too long.
You're
You know what you
6 and
still-
4.
You know what you
It's
do
been
have,
too
though?
long.
You've got great weapons. You still got Amon Ra. You still got J-Mo.
And don't forget.
I like Tesla.
yeah,
In
no,
one-handed
not him.
catches.
I'm talking.
You got the best running back duo in the
Jahmyr
league.
Gibbs. Come on, Jahmyr Gibbs. He was
Yeah.
featured
You
last
got
night.
you
Yeah.
got great talent. You got great talent.
Incredible talent.
Kudos to
One
Brad
night easy.
Holmes. Kudos to Brad Holmes. But don't let Bonehead lose it for you.
Oh my God. Dan Campbell is a coach and he will bring a championship, whether it's the NFC championship or the
Are you sure about
or
that?
the NFC
You're-
North's championship.
I'll
and
believe
the
it when I
NFC
see
The
it.
Eagles look. I'm
I'm
not
from,
gonna sit
hey,
here
I'm
and
from
really good
Missouri right now. Show me. I'm from
Hey,
Missouri
Eagles,
right now.
they
Show
do.
me.
Hey, the Eagles love drama, man. That's their favorite thing.
I don't know. They got nothing else to do.
Hey,
They're
but did you
bored.
see what they were doing? Did you see what they're doing last night? Hey, AJ Brown, how'd you like a 7-yard slant? How'd you like about 6 more of them? I know
Right.
we're going to throw you the ball. We're not going
They
to throw it to
sliced
you deep.
him up. They were slicing him up,
I
trying
mean,
to get him killed.
Hey, they're just trying to make sure AJ Brown doesn't kill Jalen Hurts.
No, you're right about that.
They're
You're
just
right.
like, hey, man, we ain't going to throw it to you deep, but here's another 7-yard slant.
They were throwing
All
it,
right.
and he threw the deep ball. The wind was
Yeah.
catching it, but
Yeah.
they were throwing it to
You
him.
know,
Hey,
Look,
I just think the Lions
look,
were in a bad
next
place
week-
last night.
Next
and
week, I get what you're saying. Dan Campbell will do the right thing when it's called for. I promise you, he will do
he's
the
had
right
too many
thing.
chances to
He
and
will-
haven't.
Look it.
And hasn't,
Dan Campbell,
Jamie.
He gets it. He gets it.
No,
Right
he
now,
doesn't. No, he
standing
doesn't.
Right
He
here,
does not
He
get
should
it.
have. Wait a minute. He should have won last night, so he calmed you down. But he didn't because he wanted to show everybody we can win when we go for it on 4th down. I don't know what he was thinking.
Which
but
is bonehead
Okay,
as a head coach.
It's
Which
a
is
bonehead
bonehead.
move.
The man that's supposed to be the
I'm sure he's meeting
cerebral.
with Dan. I'm sure he's meeting with
Brad and
Holmes,
Sheila.
Brad
Yeah.
and Sheila.
They
I'm
all know.
sure they'll ask the question, "What's going on in your mind, Dan? Is
How many-
something going on at home?" That's all. They just gonna ask him if he's having
How many
problems.
times has he got no? I want to say it was my fault. I should have. And I should have.
He
And I
does take the
should have.
blame. He does take the blame, don't he?
I mean, that's what you want a coach to do, I
You
guess.
want the coach to take the blame because he can always throw it at his
I
player.
want my coach to
yeah,
prevent the blame.
Right.
I want my coach to prevent the blame, and then you don't have to. You don't have to accept the blame.
But you're going to lose games in the NFL. That happens.
True.
I mean,
I'm not y'all. I'm not saying one game. He's done this before. Y'all just, he's done this before. The championship game with the Eagle. I mean, with the 49ers. The
Yeah.
game in Dallas. He's done this before.
Washington
what
game was tough.
What you're saying is, let me say this. So what you're saying is you don't trust Dan Campbell when the games that count, in the games that count.
No, because he's gonna come out with that grit and it's okay to win a game mentally. You can win a game mentally. Help your boys out. Help your boys out by doing some mental stuff instead of physical stuff all the time.
So all I'm going to say is that for the years, we wanted this team to be physical and be like the city and replicate the city and the grit and the hard
Awesome.
things and
Awesome.
everything that
Awesome.
they stand for.
Awesome. But there's a space up top that's reserved for champions and champion-minded people and tough-minded people and all that kind of stuff. He's missing it.
Okay.
He's got them 3/4 or 80% of the way. That last 20%, I don't think is in him.
Maybe it's not, but I'll just say this: my whole life, man, they had the 80%. Most of my life ain't no 80% even there.
Right.
Maybe
All I'm
I'm
saying is-
discontent.
So y'all acting like typical Lions fans, happy because we got a winning. We're
Hell yeah,
10
I'm
and
happy.
4. Or we're
So
8 and 6.
he's happy. Yeah. Look, I could give less or anything. I like the Lions winning because it makes everybody happy around here, and you ain't got to hear them always complaining. That being said, here's the deal: you got a coach who will stand up and do what's right and everything like that. He takes care of his players. He respects his players. You got a guy who's there for his guys. He's a player's coach too. You can't take that away from him. He's that guy. He's a former player, and he does wear his heart on his sleeve. So with that being said, there are going to be some negatives in Dan Campbell because when he feels the fourth and go, most of the time he gonna do it. It's just the way he is. He's built that way. I get it. You want him to be intellectually touched by the cosmos and everything. No.
I want him to be a cerebral head coach in the National Football League and not a damn bonehead.
All right, show me a cerebral coach. Show me one in the NFL today.
Andy Reid.
Hey man, Andy Reid wasn't doing all that. He was winning in the Eagles, but he was seen as the guy who couldn't win the big one.
Right.
And what happened?
He got fired.
Well, he got Patrick Mahomes.
No, he got fired and he got moved on.
Well, he did, yes.
He got moved on.
But cerebral.
You know what?
Championship-minded coach.
I'm gonna just say
Took
this.
a while.
Wait a minute. Andy Reid ain't beating Tom Brady. He had to wait his turn. I tell you that. Cerebral or not.
Hey man, when he got Patrick Mahomes, that's when he started winning Super Bowls.
So all I'm saying to you is, look.
Did he win one in Philly? He won one in Philly.
Nope.
Never won one in Philly.
He lost a good one
the
to the
only
Patriots.
one they won is with Sirianni. Sirianni won those two Super Bowls.
Yeah. No, that was Terrell Owens broke his leg, came back, and still had 100 yards in that Super Bowl.
But do you notice? Okay, let me ask you this: Does Andy Reid go for every fourth down?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He goes for a lot of them now. He's got Patrick Mahomes.
No, he doesn't go for a lot of them.
Wait a minute. He doesn't go.
Hey man, everybody's playing the math now.
Everybody's
playing the math now. Everybody goes for these fourth and shorts now.
That's how your boy became coach of the Chargers, because his predecessor was going for all them damn fourth downs and it cost him his job, Staley. That's how your boy became a head coach.
And Brandon Staley lost his job in part because they couldn't keep Justin Herbert.
Eventually, it's going to reverse on Dan Campbell.
I'm glad we took this half hour so we can break down the Lions and we can make sure who's doing what. On the other side, we're gonna go right back to college football, and we're gonna
let's change the subject.
We're gonna change the subject and go to college football because nobody's gonna agree. Look, Dan Campbell, he's doing what's good for the Lions because he is the head coach of the Lions.
Have the best tenure of the line that they may have ever had and may
Probably.
ever have.
Probably.
Okay, so we'll go another 57 years or whatever as the close but no cigar.
Wow. We got to go. We come back on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Good.
This is the M Zone.
He's cracking me up. Trying to go invisible. He move his head, trying to wear a white hat on his head so he can go invisible.
Ooh.
You. You know we can't see you when we're doing that.
Oh yeah.
I see the bottom of Larry, but I don't see his hat sometimes. That's a beautiful piano you got, by the way.
Thank you.
It may have gone out of the city. Who knows? Yeah. The emotions go through the roof. To see what he had gone through in that game, missing 2 kicks, albeit one was from.
He's still
60
talking about
yards.
that shoe at
Finish it
4:30.
that way, as the head coach of this program, what were your emotions?
They were all over the place. Super excited for
Talking
him,
about
super excited for
Zabata.
our team, our coaches, our staff for staying the course.
That's my limited fake, Gus Johnson.
That many turnovers in the game, the odds say you're like 1% or less to win, and our players, our staff just stayed the course the whole game, even when I was a little nutty. But they did just an unbelievable job. We did an unbelievable job of doing that and to put us in that position to win. And
Man got
some
clear
great
his throat
plays down the stretch defensively and offensively by some young players to get us to that position.
What is a little nutty like from Sharon Moore?
Oh man, it's all over the place.
He's wearing
in
that
this
stupid
position,
jacket
man,
again.
It's such a fun time, and you got such great players, such great kids.
I get it.
Just
I get
kinda animated.
what it means. That's our going to work
You gotta
jacket.
stay the course, right? You gotta stay the course.
Hey, you got to go in work jacket, Big Sweet.
With 5 turnovers in the box
You gotta-
score, and yeah, the
The
numbers.
Carhartt.
You guys and dominating
No,
the field
yeah,
play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Northwestern's offense didn't do very much, but 5 turnovers, teams don't win like that. How did you guys do it?
Yeah, our players they never flinched. Yeah, because easily the defense could flinch, the offense could flinch, and defense made some huge stops. Jordan Young makes a huge play at the end.
That was a great play.
Jay Sean.
That was a great play. He knocked that ball right out of that kid's
Screen
hands.
player, run play, and then knock him to 3rd and long, and then Bryce's throw to Andrew Marsh on the left.
Back on radio in 1 minute.
His scramble. Bryson Kudsdale on the O-line dominating the 4 minute, the last drive. There's so many highlights to it that I'm proud of the team.
there were highlights, and Bryce Underwood gave us a sample, I think, of what you guys are expecting from him in years to come. The turnovers were there, yes, and the turnovers were there late, which you said you're going to work on. But
It won't happen
what did he show
anymore.
you in that environment against Northwestern?
I said it Saturday.
You
This
did,
is
yes.
a budding superstar.
No doubt.
He is as dynamic as it can be.
Coming back in 30 seconds.
Player that Michigan needs to have and to have on this offense.
Let's start with the end.
All right, be quiet. I don't need you to talk anymore.
All right, stand by. Going live on radio in just a moment.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass. And he appears and he disappears only on our video. We see him. Big Sweet, he's out on the West Coast. And hey, Big Sweet's not upset, everybody. I know you guys are saying, is he really upset? No, he ain't really upset. He just wants some common sense being served too. He just
Thank you, Jamie. I'm not upset, but I am passionate about my Lions. That's all. I'm passionate, and I kind of know a lot of inner workings and that kind of thing. I've been there. I spent 5 years as a player there and 9 as an executive, 14 years in that organization, and I want to see us win. And so I care. So that's all. And
I want to give you guys this weekend's breakdown so we all know where everybody's doing, Michigan is playing Maryland on the BTN at 4 p.m. So at Maryland, excuse me. I'm sorry. Everybody know it's not at the stadium. I know
because I'm not going to be there this weekend for a tailgate, man. Thank goodness. Oh, God.
So
only 6
there was a
games
lot there's a lot of movement. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of movement.
Oh yeah.
Alabama lost.
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And thank God the beast has been slain of Texas.
Texas lost. They're out.
Get out of here.
So are they out?
They got to be.
I'm just going to ask you this.
Got to be.
Just like Michigan, they got a big game at the end of the year. If they go and beat Texas A&M, the number 3 team in the country right now.
Yeah, number 3.
Do they get in? I'm just saying, do they get in? Texas A&M had a huge comeback past weekend too.
What the Gamecock agenda? What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know,
Norris.
brother. I don't know what that was.
Man, they were up 30-3 at halftime.
Yeah.
And I texted Miz and Bobby and Derek.
You were picking at everybody, weren't you?
I was just like, Gamecock agenda is back. It was 30-3. I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good about that one, down 27. And then I looked at it about an hour and a half later, and I was like, oh, no, they're going to lose, aren't they? Man, 30-27 or whatever.
You and that officer in the end zone, in the tunnel.
Bro, I'm just going to say, I want to say this.
They took him right out of the game as soon as he bumped into that
player.
They sent him home. You can go home now.
Hey, after that play, I want to say play, that touchdown, that event right there, I believe, what was it? Texas A&M went on a what was it, a 27-4 run, I think, or something like that.
That is true.
I'm counting the extra point in the field goal that they kicked later. Yeah, that was not good. Biggest comeback in Texas A&M history.
It was huge.
That was not cool, man.
Wait a minute, 30-3. I don't know if
they
any
scored
other
28.
team.
Okay, 28-4 run.
Right.
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
great.
it was crazy. That
couldn't
was
believe it.
crazy. That was crazy.
That basically
was.
cements them in the. I don't know if it actually does, but in the SEC championship game, they're the only team with 0 losses in conference. There's only 3 teams left with just 1 loss.
Right.
I think Texas now has 2 losses in the SEC.
Yes.
Hey, I'm happy to see for my
But they
my
got
favorite.
3. They got a total of 3 losses,
Yeah,
and they were against. I mean, they were supposed to be in the biggest game of the year at the beginning of the year against Texas.
I know Texas beat Oklahoma, but they still got Texas ranked above Oklahoma. Man, couldn't be me. I don't know.
They
I think
do?
Oklahoma's I think Oklahoma and Georgia are my favorites out of the SEC this year.
I
That's
was
just my
reading
opinion.
an article where, I mean, the Big 12 thinks they can get maybe 6 into the
Wow.
race,
Into the what?
into the college football
Into
playoffs.
the, into the what?
In what playoff?
Yeah, the playoffs this
In-
year.
in this one?
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
6?
Yeah, 6. No,
Six?
what?
Oh,
No,
3?
it's 5.
Maybe
About
3.
5. Maybe 5.
5?
They said 5.
5.
They're saying 5, bro.
I mean,
I
okay.
mean, if you look at it,
Texas
I mean,
Tech is ranked at 6. BYU's at 12.
Right.
Utah's at 13.
Texas Tech is not. I'm just saying.
BYU
saying.
and Utah are like the very last teams out, I'd say, because it's really top 11 if you think about it, because you got the group of 5. And the group of 5,
Group of 5
doesn't have a
who
good
they
team
gonna
this year.
have? Right, exactly.
is it going to be Navy?
That's what I'm saying. It's got to be Navy then,
I
right?
guess.
Right now.
I mean, right now, yeah, they beat a USF. USF keeps losing to teams. I don't
Right.
love that. They were making it real easy for us. Is it UConn?
I mean, really?
UConn is
No,
at 8-3?
it ain't UConn.
What's their record? What's UConn's record?
8-3.
They got 3 losses. You ain't.
They beat
getting
Duke?
in.
No,
Who
they ain't
cares if they beat Duke?
I'm
What
just
are you
saying
talking
the group
about?
of 5 doesn't have a good option. I'm just saying. Who's it going to be? It could be Navy.
They
Be
gotta have a
Tulane?
group of 5 in there because this is why they developed this playoff system.
But there's
So
not
a group of there isn't one.
there isn't one ranked right now.
Right.
I don't think.
They gotta find. They gotta do what they always do. Find
James
it.
Madison,
James Madison could be it.
9-1.
And then you got Kurt Finetti. Who's he gonna coach? Is he gonna coach the
I mean, have you
James
seen
Madison
Hey.
or Indiana?
Have you seen James Madison's schedule? Their best win is like Marshall, App State,
Right.
maybe. They lost to
Right.
Louisville. Who, isn't that good? They got Washington State come up, big one against Washington State. I don't know who this group of 5 is going to be. I don't like it.
I don't know either because it makes me nervous. Because if you can't find one, you should have had an amendment that says if Group of 5 does not qualify, we will move to next Power Four
Right.
group. They
Yeah.
should have said something like that. But now they're looped into it. And then if Notre Dame wins those last
Man, they're in.
2 games,
They're in.
they're in.
They're in. for
They're
sure.
in.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you see what Notre Dame did to? Did you see what the coaches did at the end of the game?
No.
Where? Which game?
Notre Dame Pitt.
No, I didn't see.
They didn't shake hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think that may have something to do with Pat Narduzzi saying, being asked, "Hey, is this a must-win for you guys?" He's
Right.
like, "Absolutely not. We could lose 100-3,
Right.
and I wouldn't care."
He didn't care. He said he didn't care.
That's why I hate Notre Dame, though. You got teams being out here being like, "Yeah, we don't care." It's late in the season. Pitt could use a victory, right?
Right.
No, we good.
Pitt needed
We
that
good.
victory. Pitt makes that.
Not really.
They're in the. They could have been practically in the
Yeah,
damn
but
college football
they still
playoff.
have stuff to do in the ACC. That's the point. It's
ACC
like Notre
may
Dame
not make it. ACC they got one
they're
team
gonna get
that
one,
wins the championship.
and Pitt
that
might be
wins
the one
champ.
if they keep winning out. The thing is, Pitt has a really tough end of the season. I think they got Miami. They also have I can't remember who else it is, but either way, like that's what I don't like about Notre Dame at the end of the season. You got teams who have conferences to win, being like, I don't really care if we play Notre Dame all that well. Like, what's that? I hate that, man.
They better take Aaron Donald's jersey back down and put it back on him and let him play to try to help him out.
They got Georgia Tech this weekend, and then they got Miami. You win those 2 games, you're in the ACC title game, and you have everything you want.
Pitt
basically.
has that.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're at Georgia Tech.
They're not beating Georgia Tech. So
I don't know. Georgia
beating
Tech. I don't know if
Georgia
you've noticed, but Georgia Tech, they seem to play a lot of squeakers.
I get it, but that's why they
nearly-
quarterback. He puts his cape on.
They nearly
At the
lost it.
end, he ties the cape on and he plays.
You need the cape against Boston College?
Yeah. Apparently,
Boston College is
they-
0-7 in
dude,
the ACC.
Boston College. Wait, I went to a Boston College game when I went to back to Massachusetts, and Clemson struggled with Boston College. But
Dog,
that's not saying
that
much
was then.
about
This is
Clemson.
now.
I'm just saying, everybody struggles with Boston College.
Boston College is 1-10 this season.
Everybody struggles with them, though. They tend to get a beat on you.
I'm about
They
to look
get
at their
you.
schedule and see what kind of tight games they've been
Go
playing.
ahead.
Let's see. Well, SMU beat them 5-13.
Go ahead.
You know what? They played Notre Dame close, 25-10.
They did.
That's not bad.
That was a problem
Clemson,
for
no,
Notre
they lost
Dame.
41 to 10.
That.
Actually, this is the first close game they played since Cal. Yeah, I don't know. It's just Georgia Tech. They're not for real.
Matthew Stafford all-time career record is 116,
To 114,
115, and 1.
Ah, yeah.
Just
Wow.
like you know.
Yeah.
So
He's a Hall
when
of Famer.
everybody says this to me, he's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of
I
Famer
look
now.
at this and I go, oh no.
Yeah, but the Lions, you know
No,
what the early
no,
part of
don't
that career
blame the
was.
Lions on this.
Well, the Rams are front runners right now. They could possibly get back to the bowl.
I'm just saying. The Lions, they had some good years with Matthew Stafford. They had some lean years with Matthew Stafford, but Matthew wasn't really the problem any of them years.
Matthew played
far
hurt.
as I'm concerned.
Matthew played all kinds of games.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you can't
That's
take
my
that
quarterback.
away from Matthew Stafford.
That's my quarterback.
He did whatever he needed to do. He played in games.
I miss him now.
He should have been
Hey,
out.
Let's make another trade. We'll staple a first-round pick to Jared Goff. How about that? We'll send him out to the Rams. We get Matthew Stafford. How about that?
I'm just trying to see what happened to the quarterback from Pittsburgh this past weekend. They said he got hurt.
Yeah, it's not great for your 2-game run to the ACC title game. Not good. And the ACC, man, does anybody want to win this conference?
No, not really.
Apparently not.
I don't
Apparently,
think that-
Georgia Tech
look,
playing squeakers.
Honestly, I don't think anybody cares about it. Maybe Miami can tell everybody
Miami's
they're
the
back.
only one who cares
They're the
because
only
they.
ones that care because they want to
Hey,
tell everybody we're back. We're
Do
the
you know how many ACC title games that Miami has been to? It's the same amount as Notre Dame.
0?
It is a hole in the middle.
Right,
Yeah,
there's a zero.
Yeah,
I knew that.
that's hard.
I knew that.
That's crazy, though.
Nobody cares about. I mean, really.
I'm just
I
saying.
think Clemson is the one that cares about it. And
When Miami joined the ACC, they were still a team to care about.
yeah,
And then since then, 0 ACC titles. Wow.
exactly.
Not even going to the game. You're not even getting to Charlotte.
See, there's the problem right there. Big Sweet. I found the problem. What happened to the Lions
What's that?
before the game? Dan Campbell walked side by side with Jason Garrett on pregame show.
Oh,
He was on
Jason
he was
Garrett.
Jason Garrett.
come on.
That's what happened. I'm just trying to help you out, Big Sweet, because I'm looking for the answer for you, and I found it.
No,
They-
They were teammates, weren't they?
Yeah, they
Oh,
In
were.
Dallas.
okay.
They were. They caught
I
up
get
within
that.
each other.
They should have brought Shabuzi back for the halftime
Shabuzi.
for
Did
Thanksgiving.
they do
Yeah,
the Shabuzi?
they did last year.
What's going on with
double shot of whiskey.
What going
They got
on
Jack
with-
White this year.
Who got Jack White?
The Thanksgiving
Lions.
game for the Lions.
I thought it was the Temptations, but
I
there's
thought
Jack
it was- what?
No, Jack White just got announced. Apparently,
Jack
Eminem
White.
and Paul
for
Rosenberg.
Thanksgiving.
Right.
Jack White.
We doing Jack White again? Jack White
Jack
again?
White, yeah.
Didn't we do that last year?
Shabuzi last year.
Shabuzi
Shabuzi.
last year, and then it was Jack
Double
White
shot of
the year
whiskey.
before. Jack White's been doing it. This is his second time in 3 years.
Well, he did that show at the train station, the big building.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
the
no, 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 no,
reopening.
no. I'm
Yeah.
not confusing. Go back two Thanksgivings ago. You'll see Jack White singing his most incredible song.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
I was about to ask. Name a Jack White.
Right.
Seven Nation Army.
I know plenty.
Seven Nation Army.
Hey,
You know the story
James
behind that? He said he the name of the song is Seven Nation Army because he wrote it was another name for it, but his mom he was a little kid and his mom used to say Salvation Army. They were getting their clothes from Salvation Army, and he thought she was saying Seven Nation Army.
Oh, it's a misremembering.
Okay.
I like that.
All right.
By the way,
go.
Jack White did kick off the Turkey Day performances at the Detroit Lions versus Green Bay game.
Yeah.
So it was him.
That was 2 years ago.
This is the first year that Eminem and Paul Rosenberg are putting it on.
I get that, but why Jack White? Why not?
He's a can't miss. He's a can't miss.
After him. The Masonic is now named after Jack White.
That's right. He's a can't
Jack
miss.
White Theater.
It's a safe pick.
It's a safe pick. Exactly.
We should.
I think people got mad at the Shabuzi pick last year.
Why?
I don't know, because it's just
one song.
He's got the one song.
Right.
It's
That's
literally
what he did.
One song in which he sampled most of it.
Hey, exactly. Everybody in the club get tipsy.
Everybody in the club get tipsy. Everybody in the club get tipsy. That's the jam.
I love that. I love humming around that song and singing it at my house, going, no, double shot of whiskey. It's just a lot of fun. It's just fun to say. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, but
everybody
you know what? That was the biggest song in America last year, other than, some of the other stuff that I really like, but the Kendricks of the world. But Shabuzi was number 1 on the charts last year for 18 weeks.
That one song?
Yeah. Everybody in America was just all about Shabuzi last year. I don't know what happened.
Being a musician and being around music, I said several years ago, there's a great similarity between R&B and country and western, and they finally linked up. I wrote a song years ago called Country Funk, and because I saw the two worlds coming together, and now everybody want to wear a cowboy hat. Every black person want to be a cowboy now, a cowgirl. Where them fans at? And all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm from a pretty small town myself, and all of my friends, it's infusion with the different types of country, but it's also the rap. Like I knew a lot of people that were just one or the other, but I knew a lot of people that were kind of into both. Yeah. And now you're seeing like people my age start to become like this, the new generation of stars and stuff. And you see guys like Post Malone, you see Jelly Roll.
I mean, look at Beyonce did a whole country album.
Hey, I used to watch YouTube videos of Jelly Roll talking about selling, and I'm not talking about cars.
No, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Every year, I used to watch Jelly Roll freestyles on YouTube and just laugh. And now he's the biggest.
Beyonce did a whole country album.
Most of it.
Here's the problem.
Most of it was country. They ran out of ideas about halfway through, and were like, let's just put a Beyonce album on the end of this. Which good choice. By the way, did you know that because of that, they've actually made 2 different categories for country music now: best traditional album and best contemporary country thing, which is just a way of saying, you know what, we're kind of tired of the type of person winning this award. Let's separate these things a little bit.
I tell you what,
that's just my opinion.
I tell you,
I do not speak for the people of Cumulus Media Ann Arbor. I speak for myself.
Yes, you do.
I tell you what, you ever go to Nashville?
Beyonce wins a country album award, and all of a sudden they got 2 different awards now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
She did. Yeah. She did do a lot there. She helped.
You ever been to Nashville on a summer day on the weekends?
I have not.
It's like New Year's Eve down there every weekend because of country music, man. Every block has a what's it called? What's the name of the street? Anyway, it's like New Year's Eve down there, man. All the saloons and bars and live music and everything. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Well, here's the thing. Now I need to ask you guys this, and you probably not like it, but we got to hear your top 5 in the country right now.
Gotta.
Who you got as your top 5?
Top 5.
Top 5. You guys come on. You guys
I think, obviously the top of the list, that's usually where we're the coalesce. I don't think anybody's straying from Ohio State, Indiana, right?
No one's straying from there.
So really the list begins at 3.
Right.
And that's where I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say, because I don't know. I just think, what do you make of the morass of teams in that sort of 3 to 7, 8 range? I don't know.
Well, because I saw the game. I'm taking Georgia as my number 4.
What about 3? You got A&M still?
A&M will still be 3.
What
And-
about
and look? Everybody falls off. Everybody has
Okay.
a bad game,
sure?
and I'm giving that as a bad game for Texas A&M. They've done pretty good during the
Yeah.
season.
No, they've had a good year.
yeah,
for sure.
so
What about
I'm-
number 5?
Ooh, now you're talking. Now
That's
you're
where
talking.
it's like, how do you parse between Ole Miss, Georgia, or not Georgia? You already have them, but
Right. I got
Oregon,
Georgia.
Texas Tech.
I
Hey, are you frisky and throw Oklahoma in there
want to throw Oklahoma
I
somewhere.
wish I could.
but I can't
because they lost to Oklahoma? They
Right.
lost to Ole Miss.
Exactly.
And
so
Texas.
I gotta put Ole Miss in there.
Yeah.
I gotta give Lane Kiffin his due.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin is doing what he does, and he's going to be the next coach of the best team in the country, LSU.
Ooh, you think so?
I think he's
Yo,
gonna take
Ole Miss
that
is going to
job.
throw a bag and a half at him.
Dude, maybe. I'm just saying,
You heard him say,
But
"Well, I'm
unless-
not interested. I'm
Hey,
right here. I'm where I am."
let me say this: unless Brett Favre gives back that money that he took,
You know that ain't happening.
I
Come
know.
on. Allegedly, by the way. I know he's
Allegedly.
litigious.
I'm sorry,
He's
allegedly.
allegedly.
You're right. I'm
Alleged-
right.
He's
You're
a very
right.
I'm here
You're
for
right.
you.
I got that
I'm
wrong.
here for us. I don't want to get a letter in the mail.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, man. It's hard because head to head would make you think that Texas is better than Oklahoma. I just don't believe that.
I can't
Don't
say
believe that.
Texas is better than Oklahoma. I just wait a minute. It depends on who.
It's like Ole Miss beat Oklahoma,
Right.
but was that with was Mateer still playing back then? Because I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying
Mateer was
everything I
playing.
can to
He
put-
was playing.
yeah, he was playing. It was 34-26.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Man,
Well,
that's
like
tough.
you said, you can't go wrong with OSU and Indiana. Those
Yeah.
are the top
All right,
two.
are you going to say
Your
anything
two
about that?
and your 3 is Texas A&M. I'm sorry.
Hey, if
Texas.
you wanna
I
put
agree.
Indy-
Texas A&M. I'm going with Georgia after that in Mississippi. Ole Miss.
Yeah.
I got that. I get that. I think what I would change is I would keep Ohio State, Indiana. I'm putting Georgia at 3. I think Texas A&M, they're ready to lose. This team is ready to lose a big game, and whenever they play that big game, they could lose to Texas. I wouldn't be shocked.
That's who they need to. Where's the
think-
game at though? Where is
Right.
that
That's a
game
good
at?
question. It's a
Is it in?
good
Is
question.
it in? Where is
It
it? At?
is. They are on the road against
Oh,
Texas.
sugar.
So,
So that'd be a
they
tough game.
They lose in that game.
Wait a minute.
They're losing that
I still don't trust Arch. I don't trust.
I don't
Arch.
either, but I don't trust
Arch.
Texas A&M either. Like,
I
you know,
trust him because they came back. That kid is good.
He played well.
He played really well. He got his stuff together, as they say, and he put it together.
I think my thing is with Georgia is they have an Alabama problem.
Yeah.
And
they
if
do
as
have
long
an
as they don't
Alabama
play
player.
Alabama, I think they could beat
Well,
anyone.
Well,
They don't play
I better
Alabama
hope so.
anymore. Exactly.
And I see
Oregon's
them-
not. Oregon's 9-1.
I know.
Yeah, but they don't
But
have
I-
a good resume. Like, who's the
Who's their best? Who's the best win against? Penn
man,
State.
Penn State?
Is-
Iowa? It's against Iowa.
That's
It is
true.
against
yeah.
Iowa.
And like, I'm not going to respect a team because their best win's Iowa. That's just not my. Look, Dante Moore, he might be a guy at the next level. I dare I say, need to see more.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Right.
I need to see you throw for more than 112 yards against a good team. I don't know. That's just me, though. You know, Indiana beat them. Like, they didn't just get lucky.
How many teams are going to the playoffs again?
It's 12.
12.
When you really think about it, though, it's the top 11 because you got the obviously conference champions, you got your at-large bids, but then you got your group of 5. So really, if you're looking at the CFP rankings, it's really the top 11. Like BYU might sneak in there. Vanderbilt's at 12 in the. I don't know. Vanderbilt's not. I think Miami's still going to sneak in the playoffs, though. I think Miami backdoors its way. I think they're going to play. I think they're going to beat the rest of their teams on their schedule.
Big
I
BYU's
think,
going to
I
lose.
think Notre Dame could slide in because
they're
Oh, they're not
already
going to
in.
slide in. They're in. They're in.
yeah.
They'll beat whoever they got left. I don't think they have
whoever
really
they got.
anyone
They
left.
got. I think they got Stanford and
Oh,
somebody
no.
else.
Oh no, Stanford.
And USC. Did they?
No, they played. They beat
USC.
USC. Yeah, they
did,
got Syracuse next weekend
right.
and Stanford. I
Right.
don't think anybody's afraid of that. Yeah, their best win is USC. I mean, sure, I guess their best.
Look,
Notre Dame gets credit for losing, but Miami don't get credit for beating Notre Dame.
Nope. Not
That's
anymore.
great.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
That's the
Because they
weirdness of the
lost
system.
to SMU.
Right. It's funny because Miami has better wins, but Notre Dame has better losses.
Right.
And they get rewarded for that. That's amazing. I think that's interesting to say the least. I mean, losing by 3 to each of them. whatever. I don't know.
You're right.
I think to round out my top 5, because I think I'm gonna slide A&M. Honestly, I'm gonna put Ole Miss at 4 and A&M at 5.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I think Ole Miss is poised to make a run more than A&M is. I think A&M is ready. They're just dying for someone to beat them.
I don't think so. I think that this was their losing weekend.
Yeah, the wake-up call.
That was the weekend, the wake-up weekend. Wake-up weekend.
Better be. I mean, it looks like their only other SEC game is against Texas, so it feels like their spot in the SEC championship game is pretty lock solid. I don't know how the tiebreakers work there, but
who knows how the tiebreaker works for
honestly, I have no idea.
Anybody.
I have no idea.
Let me ask you this.
What?
Let me ask you this.
What?
Is OSU going to repeat?
No, I don't think
so.
I think it's harder than ever to repeat, though.
I don't think they're the best team in the country.
You got to win, what, 3 playoff games?
Right. You got 3 playoff games.
That's hard, man. That's hard to do. And honestly, last year they went in knowing people were picking OSU to win. I don't know, man. Like they haven't. What's their tough schedule? What's their tough win this year? Like they beat.
Could Indiana win the Natty?
Hey, I'm not putting anything past them. I think they can win.
Hey, look, I'm just Googling him and because he wins.
Cignetti, I've won over. He's won me over. Cignetti won me over, man.
I agree. I like Cignetti.
We need to go to a break. What grade do you give Michigan? Their win over Northwestern. That's the question. The other question is, what's your top 5 in the country? So that's pretty simple. What grade? And we'll give our grade on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. The only one that can tell the truth is Big Sweet. I can't tell the truth. I gotta say B+.
Not allowed to tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
It's a tough position to be in, man. That's tough.
I'm joking. They're gonna play. Yeah, they're gonna do what they do.
Honestly, like, what grade would you give the season? Because it just feels like
I'm not saying the season. I didn't ask the season.
Yeah,
I'm not asking the season.
It's just like
look,
not
again.
All 82s are not built the same.
In my book, this team
up.
there's a B. There's a B. Somebody's got a B on them. This team was not supposed to go. Again, this team was not supposed to go to the playoffs. I didn't have them going to the playoffs, Big Sweet. Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. I had them going 9-3 at the best. If they go 10-2, then hey, guess what? We got it. We did one game better, right?
Jamie, you answer this for me. You may know. Is it the same as in the pros? Like James Franklin had that $50 million buyout. Right. Now he takes a job at Virginia Tech. Do they Virginia Tech basically paying them much or nothing, and he's living off of the contract, the buyout, or can he negotiate?
He's going to take money from Penn State, and Virginia Tech is going to get a rebate because they know that
rebate,
not a rebate. They're going to get a discount. They're going to get the discount.
Right. So it works the same pretty much as the NFL.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
He was aggressively trying to get a job. He's got.
So he may take a $8-10 million job or a contract from Virginia Tech, but but the bulk of what his money comes from.
He's going to get his money from Penn State too. Gotcha. Not all of it, but he's going to get his money.
Right. Okay.
LeBron James with his sciatic nerve, he practiced today, 5-on-5, on Monday for the first time.
Okay.
So he may be getting ready. I don't know what he's getting ready for. What's he getting ready for? They don't want him, do they? Do they want him?
No. I see where it says Jack White, Post Malone, Little John.
You still talking
about that was 2 years ago.
Well, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah, Yeah, that was at all 3 of the games. They all had different guys. So Jack White was at the Packers Detroit game. Lil Jon was at a different one. Post Malone was at a different one.
Well, it says
I
it
think.
says Jack White, Post Malone, Lil Jon to headline NFL Thanksgiving halftime shows.
That's at the end. Those are their 3 games. on
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
okay. 3,
Yeah,
okay.
so they're at different games.
3 games, buddy.
Yeah,
3
they were at
games.
different. They were all at different
got
games.
you.
Jack White did the Detroit game.
I got you. Okay.
I don't know who was picking the halftime shows before Eminem and Paul Rosenberg.
The Detroit.
In Detroit,
Yeah.
they had I think it was a guy named Brian Bender.
Okay.
Brian Bender worked at back in the day. I wasn't the soul guy picking them, but I was one of the instrumental guys.
Mhm.
I the one Aretha Franklin did years ago.
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh, nice.
Boys to Men. That was me one year. I tried to get Prince, but he wanted too much.
Oh yeah, see, that would have been tough. But
Yeah, he wanted too much money.
He
And,
all would have loved you for that.
oh, he wanted what did he want? He wanted a charter flight.
Bag and a half.
It was something else. It was too much for us to swallow, man.
Oh
so,
yeah, no.
But Aretha did it. Boys to Men. I was involved with one other. Who was the other one I was involved in? Boys to Men.
Mhm.
Did Luther do it one time?
Luther Vandross.
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
It might have been Luther,
It's been a great place to raise.
but I definitely Aretha and
Yeah,
Boys to Men.
yeah.
Very grateful for this place.
Oh man,
And
that's
he
the
was
demo right there.
really, really happy.
That's the
I'm
demo.
home, as you can see. He's very happy. And of course, Chatty Cathy. which
LeBron's
I
back
know
practicing.
nobody
All right,
believes me.
back with that sciatica.
Seriously.
I hear and Bronny gonna start or something this weekend or
I
something.
think he started. He started a game the other day. I don't
Yeah.
remember what ended up being the result of that, but wasn't paying super close attention to the Lakers. But I know they've been good this year. Hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but Luka Doncic, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Hey, I think you
Yeah.
should build a team around him, perhaps. Yeah.
Well, now that he stopped
he's-
eating
Now that he's Slim Shady,
and stopped smoking that hookah, he
Ah,
okay.
yes.
now,
So-
now he's Slim Shady.
yeah. No, he had 41 against the Bucks the other night. But was that the game that Bronny started? Yeah, Bronny started against the Bucks. He played 10 minutes, had 0 points. So yeah, didn't do a whole lot. Anyway, going back live on radio in just a moment. Stand by.
Okay.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and over on the other side in LA, which is short for Larry's area, Big Sweet himself. 734-998-1050, 734-998-1050. Give us a call. What's your top 5 and what is your grade for this weekend for Michigan football? What did you think about Michigan football? Big Sweet, you are out because you didn't get a chance to watch the game.
I watched it, but I wasn't really watching it because the situation.
No, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I
but
said. If you
yeah,
want to
so-
give a
by what I saw, it wasn't necessarily pretty, but they did get a W. I give them a B-.
that's mine. That would be mine. I'm giving a B- too.
Yeah,
I mean, usually former players are tougher than that, but I'm going to give them a B-. And I'm going to say, look, these guys, they're getting it. They got
Yeah.
6 freshmen on that offensive side. And so what I'm saying is that they're getting it and they're picking up. And if you watch that first half, you saw Bryce Underwood playing his best type of football.
Now, what is Michigan like when it comes to the transfer portal? Do many guys leave? Will those 6 freshmen remain together? Or
yeah, they'll remain together. Those 6 freshmen are going to come back and they're going to play. They think they're going to play.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't have a ton of guys leave in the portal last year. They had some.
We got a little breaking news again. Let me give you this. Chase, you guys know Jamar Chase has been suspended for 1 game for spitting on Ramsey.
Yeah. Heard
Can't
about
be.
that.
Hey, stop spitting on one another. God.
James, if our listeners thought
I will rip your tongue out your mouth.
If our listeners thought I was angry, dealing with Dan Campbell, you let somebody spit on me. Oh my God, that's the most disrespectful thing you can do to another man.
You can't. You don't spit on people. That's nasty.
That's
nasty. Keep it in your mouth.
Yeah,
Jeez.
man.
Hey, you want to give your grade, Eric? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, give me a C+ on that one.
Okay.
On that game, yeah. I think first half, even though I think offensively they played about as well as they played all season, they still left a lot of points on the board. And they kept Northwestern in that game. Defense obviously stepped up when they needed to, but that second half offense, man, that's ugly. Zavada missing 2 kicks, especially the one. I'm not gonna be mad at him for missing a 60-yard field goal. That's like we don't expect.
Why would you be mad about that? No,
but at 31,
right. Well,
at 31.
Wait a minute. All I'm going to say is in Chicago, at Wrigley Field, the wins come in.
Oh, they do. I'm sure that's the case.
It's probably one of the toughest places.
You missed a 31-yard field goal.
Go ahead.
I'm clipping this. I'm clipping that.
If a man can kick a field goal in Chicago with the win, why can't a man kick a field goal in Philly in a win?
Hey, he missed 2 out of 3, so he couldn't really kick.
You know, Zabata did not
missed 2 out of 3.
He missed 2 out of 3. Just letting you know. Just before you wanted to.
Jamie, isn't that the life of a kicker?
Yeah.
You missed 2, and then you're carried off on the shoulder of the team.
Hey, they won. That's the key.
Barely.
They won.
Barely.
Kickers got it made. They got it made.
All 8 and 2s are not built the same.
No,
this Michigan team
were built the same. As I told Big Sweet when we were going to break. Look, I didn't have this team going to the playoffs. I'm sorry. I had them going 9-3. I had them at 9-3. Okay, I'm sorry.
And they're still well on their way to do that.
And you could be right.
I could be right. I'm hoping. No, for me, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping we do get that shock the world. I want that shock the world because then you know what? Then you'll all get what you want.
Yeah.
You'll see if we measure up, right? That's what everybody wants.
All of a sudden, the people who call in get a lot nicer. All of a sudden, it starts to, maybe Sharon. Oh, maybe Chip. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm curious to hear the callers today because
they're not happy.
Oh, you about to hear it.
Hey, what I've learned, you Michigan fans could be something different.
Hey, they never happy.
Exactly.
They never happy.
734-998-1050. 734-998-1050. This is my boy. He always happy. What's up, Mustafa?
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How you doing, bro?
Larry, how are you, sir? Welcome back.
I'm good, Mustafa. Thank you, man. Thank you.
And I'm kind of sorry for your loss, man. May he rest in peace, bro.
Thank you, man. Yeah. That was my brother from another.
Yes, sir. May he rest in peace. Larry, I love to have you back on this show. You are the voice of reason, Larry.
Oh my God.
You tell it like you read.
What I tell you, man. What I tell you.
I mean,
they ready to go.
You don't sugarcoat it. You call it like you read.
The man didn't go to Michigan. The man don't get it. The man don't know.
It is unacceptable.
Don't you be hating on Mustafa.
I hate
in this part of the country, for anybody to get up this morning and trying to defend the undefendable, this coach Dan Campbell is irresponsible.
Man, I wasn't sure whether you're going to talk about Michigan or
now
Lions.
He's doing the Dan Campbell. Go ahead. Bring it up.
Now it's okay. Oh, go ahead.
I'm about to pop people
Larry,
down. This is
Larry, you
hot.
are right. Larry, you play this game at the highest level. And Jamie asked you a question. I got the answer. He said, tell me a head coach in the NFL that is cerebral. I tell you, everybody else, because nobody do what he's doing. There is no other coach in the NFL. Jamie, you go
I don't know if you watch the NFL game too
Everybody
much.
else?
I do. What I know is, for my little knowledge of football, I could tell last night Philadelphia was incapable of marching down the field and score on the lines. What do you do at that time? Forget about your ego, the way you want to play the game. Just don't lose the game. Play the field. I mean, the field position. Or kick a field goal. But you can't put your defense at the 50-yard line every single time, 5 times in a row.
Yes.
That's not right, man.
Preach, Mustafa. Preach.
He's reckless.
I mean, yeah.
Preach, Mustafa.
Come on, man. Jamie, you can't defend that. It's okay to tell the guy he's a tough-minded coach, but sometimes enough is enough. How many times is he gonna do this and get away with it?
I mean, he's brought you all the way. I mean, look, that's the best.
Not all the way. Not all the way.
That the Lions have had in how many years?
When's the last time the Lions brought you all the way? Your grandparents were alive in
Right.
their prime. The 1950s.
He was not a guy. He was never a guy calling those 4th-down plays the last few years. That guy is no longer here. He's in Chicago now. That guy was the elite.
No. Dan Campbell, he makes the calls always when there's a 4th down play. Whether he goes or no. He Johnson listens to Dan Campbell.
Right.
Is this offense, Jamie, look anywhere like the way they look last couple of years? Tell me.
No.
It doesn't look the same? What's the difference? Somebody ain't here no more.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's as simple as that. But yeah.
Look, here's the deal. They're the same offense. They don't look the same because they lost some guys on the offensive line. I'll give everybody that. That being said, they've got to solidify that offensive line so they can move the ball like they've done in the past.
They certainly can't run the ball like they used to.
Right,
That's
because they don't have their guys. They don't have those big guys.
So, gentlemen, when that is the case, who's the difference maker? Who helps them win?
I mean, if that's the case, you got to start taking risks like he taking risks. You got to take risks. You can't move the ball down the field. You got to have to go for it. Is it not?
You can't move the ball down the field. How in the hell are you going to go for it?
Oh, my God.
You got to do something. You got to put points on the board somehow.
Look, here's the problem. Yes, Dan Campbell needs to kick field goals every now and then.
And punt every now and then.
He needs to stop going. He needs to stop going for it every time. He needs to kick a field goal.
He didn't go for it every time.
0 for 5. 0 for 5 on 4th down.
Over the drives before that were an interception, a punt, and then another punt. The whole first quarter was punts and interceptions. It's time to go.
And he was impatient, just like him, impatient.
Right.
But sometimes patience is a virtue.
Go ahead, Mustafa.
And now, that being said, the offensive line and all of that, and that particular game last night, if he called the game right, now being stubborn, Lions don't lose the game. How about that?
Right.
With all those issues, if he called the game right last night, they don't lose. Period.
I don't know about
and
that.
That's wrong.
I don't know about that.
Now, Jamie, after you do this, after you take away the play calling duty, can you go back as a coach?
Yeah, you can go back to your offensive coordinator and say, I need you to call the game. I need to calm myself down. You can go back and tell him he can call.
But in the other hand, since I've been on for a little bit now, let other people call. Jamie, I'm going to shortcut my tech on Michigan.
Okay.
I'll talk to you Saturday for a little bit.
Yes, we can.
I don't have a grade for them. All I do know, we don't deserve to be ranked.
Wow.
I know that. We don't deserve that. We don't deserve to be ranked. And then I'm about to concede something I've never done. Since Brady Hawks and Richard, I'm going to concede the Ohio State game. There is no way.
Oh, you're conceding.
No way.
You're conceding the Ohio State game.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Based on what I saw,
I want to see you in a Buckeye sweater then. You get yourself a Buckeye sweater. Okay? I'll get you a nice bright red damn sweater.
Concede the game?
That's what the man said. The man said he's conceding the game right now.
Yes, Eric, because think about it, Jamie. When was the last time a Northwestern team is going to line up at their 40-yard line and fake punt against Michigan? That's just, they know we are poorly coached. They watch us on film.
There's Mustafa. Mustafa doesn't like the special teams coach right now. He doesn't like what he's seeing with the special teams.
I mean, the special teams are bad. They're bad.
He's getting right
They got
after
bad
him.
punting. Samaj Morgan's still on the field for some reason, and Zavada's missing kicks. I don't know what else is there on the special teams.
Thank you, Eric. I mean, it may be harsh. I'm sad I'm saying this, but the one thing we had when we beat Ohio State, we fundamentally sound, special team great, and we don't beat ourselves.
Davis Warren tried.
Michigan every day.
Davis Warren tried to beat us last year, I believe. I believe he had 60 yards passing and interception.
All right, enough. Don't help him out. We're not here to help him
I know,
out.
but that's what I'm saying. You're going to concede the game. You're going to concede. Oh, yeah, they're definitely not winning. Well, you saw last year happen.
No, see,
he doesn't care.
Ask me why.
That happened last year.
The reason why I said this, every ingredient that used to be here when we lose to Ohio State are back now. Everything we used to do to lose. We got a Don Brown coaching our defense, blitzing left and right.
Why are we bringing up Don Brown? Don Brown ain't coached
That's
here
a
in
name I haven't heard in a
7
while.
years, 8 years?
It's been a minute.
Don Brown type defense. Ohio State gonna feast on that.
Yeah.
Special team terrible. We are poorly coached. The combination of all this make me comfortable in my position to concede that game.
Okay.
And I hope I was wrong, but I will not be wrong.
Yeah.
This team is not beating Ohio State, Jimmy. Mark it down. I tell you that right now.
Okay, I got it marked down for you.
All right. Yeah.
And I apologize to every Michigan resident. I mean, you may say, "Wait, this guy with a heavy accent from Africa say this." I'm sorry. I
Nobody's saying that.
apologize.
Everybody knows who you are.
got
You
you.
Mustafa.
We
We
got you.
understand that. We got you. We got your back.
I'm sorry. I said, "Lady, welcome back, sir. The voice of reason. I love you around here, bro."
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
I'm here all alone.
Man.
I'm
Come
lonely.
on, man.
I'm lonely by myself, Mustafa. You're all over me, Mustafa.
I'll concede the game. What is- What are you gonna do? Michigan, Ohio State, Saturday at 12 o'clock. You just gonna go fishing or something?
Yeah,
Like, what
he ain't
what are you
watching the
doing?
game.
No. I will be there. Think about it. Just for a minute. I will be there. But as realistic, I'm being realistic here.
I'm just saying.
I'm just
I'm
being.
I
being
sat in this
he's
chair
being realistic.
last season. I sat in this chair every single Monday, and I listened to every single call from all these people and all the complaining. And then what did they do? They did the thing we all wanted, which was beat Ohio State. And this year comes around, and I'm not saying it's likely they win. I'm not saying it's likely, but man, you're not even giving them a shot.
No,
Wild.
No, there's no need. Get off the bus. We don't want you on the bus anyway. Get off.
Watching
off
that
the
game
bus.
last Saturday, man.
Get
well, I
off
was
the
like,
bus.
is this
Just
Michigan I'm
get
watching
off
right
the
now?
bus. We'll talk to you tomorrow. We'll
right,
we'll
sir.
have that conversation tomorrow. 734-998-1050. Hadley, what's up?
I don't know where to start here, Jamie. I mean, it's a little bit of everything today. My gosh! First of all, Larry, welcome back. Glad you survived the mudslides and everything else. Good weather now.
Yeah, well, it's still supposed to rain tomorrow, I heard. Yeah.
Boo! I live in a country where it rains. I don't know what to do. Help me, Hadley, help me. Throw me a rap.
I mean, that just means Larry can't see the girls in their boogie shorts or whatever. So, deal with it. Deal with it, Larry Lee. I'm waiting for him, Jamie, when it's the middle of December and we've got all this snow and Larry's out there barbecuing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a rib.
Lovely day.
I love pig sickles.
That will be a lovely day.
You love pig
That will be a
sickles?
lovely
You
day.
just said you love pig sickles. My God.
Oh my God.
All right. Looking at the top five, I agree with it totally. I think every team is where they're supposed to be. Ole Miss, number 5, yeah. There you go. They went up 1. We're real no big change. Your team, Jamie, unfortunately, dropped.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, we dropped. I know.
You dropped.
Which one is that?
So
Which
tell
team?
me this:
He's talking about
when
Alabama.
the AP,
Oh, Alabama. Okay.
when the AP puts out their final poll,
Yeah.
when all the games are over,
Yeah,
I know that's before the committee chooses their 12 teams.
exactly. It'll be Sunday.
Is it for the most part the 12 teams that the AP picks at the end of the year would be the 12 teams that make the playoffs?
What'd you say, Hadley? I mean, yeah. What'd you say, Hadley?
If the 12 teams in the final AP poll, the top 12 teams in the AP poll, would they normally or do they normally match what the committee picks as their top 12 teams?
No, not always. They tried to, though. They tried to. They do try.
Do they at least get the top 4?
Yeah, they'll get
I
the
would
top
think
4
that.
right. They'll get the top 4 right because it's usually the champions of their of those conferences.
So the hardest ones to get are probably 9 through 12 then, right?
Right. You got to find out who 9 through 12 is.
Yeah. I was looking at, but I don't see the records. If one of you guys got the list that has their records, because I was going to ask Mustafa, he says Michigan shouldn't be ranked, but if I look at the top 25, so he thinks Michigan should be ranked in with Houston, Tulane.
He's mad because he didn't like the game.
Missouri.
That's all. He doesn't like what happened in the game. He doesn't
Do
think
any of those
Michigan
teams
played
below?
well.
Do any of those teams below Michigan from 19 on have more losses than Michigan?
No, they got 2 or they got 3 losses.
Yeah. Well, who's got the 3 losses? Do you know? I'm just
Iowa
curious.
has 3 losses now.
No, I mean that are in the top 25.
Oh, Hadley, why are you making me go do
Well, it's not
this?
showing me the one-loss record
Well,
at the poll
Hadley,
I'm looking at.
Google rankings. Google
I
rankings.
am. I'm looking at it right now, but it doesn't show me the one-loss record.
You're the only brother that can't do this. Hold on.
Yes, I am.
You're the only bug I can't believe that can't do football.
I
rankings.
did. I told you. If I had the records here, I wouldn't be asking.
My goodness.
My goodness. While you're doing that, that game Saturday, Jamie, that was the most unexciting Michigan victory I think I've watched in years.
I'm sorry, Hadley.
Well, it was.
So what do you need to see? Okay, who do you need to know? Who's underneath Michigan? Virginia.
No, I already know
Virginia
that,
is
but
19 at 9-2. Louisville is 7-3, number 20. Number 21 is Iowa, 6-4. Number 22 is Pittsburgh, 7-3. Number 23 is Tennessee, 7-3. Number 24 is South Florida, 7-3. Number 25 is Cincinnati, 7-3. What else do you need?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess you did it.
Are we talking about games or what network the game's on?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm telling him the rankings.
Are you looking at
below.
Are you looking at the AP poll?
That's exactly. I'm actually looking at the college football. I'm looking at the college football rankings. I apologize.
Is this reading to Hadley segment?
Yes, this is reading to
man.
Hadley.
Come on, Hadley.
He wants to
I'm
look
looking-
at the
Come on,
AP
Hadley.
poll.
I'm looking at the AP poll, and those last few teams you mentioned aren't even in the. Iowa's not even in the top 25.
You got to look at
According
others
in the
receiving
AP.
votes.
Well, okay, fine. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at 25 and below.
Yeah.
Some of those teams just weren't. I was just wondering. That's all. You want to give this? If you're going to have your man on Friday, Jamie, I don't know. I'd be ready for a slugfest from Mr. Quines, because he's going to just tear them a new, you know what.
Perhaps
I'm okay with that. It's none of my business. I didn't play. I don't care.
You didn't play that game.
Okay, here you go, Hadley. This ain't the CFP. This is the AP poll. Who do you need to know?
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michigan's 18 still.
Yep. So the teams that are below Michigan are
Virginia, Tennessee, James
Madison. Yeah. North Texas.
What are we doing here? I don't. You look like you're reading the same poll that Jamie is.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
We're doing Tulane and Houston. Got it?
James Madison got to be our group of 5.
All right. All right.
So which of those teams have 3 losses?
It looks like Missouri does.
Tennessee has 3 losses.
And Tennessee has 3 losses. We told you that.
Yep.
Yeah. I
also,
know
Tejas has 3 losses as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got it. Now now you can move on to other things.
Oh, that's great.
Peace out. We'll talk to you later. We got to go to a break after that long overdue thing that I just did.
Read the poll, Hadley. He's also
Hey, he asked me to read it.
So
I was
funny,
trying
man.
to be nice to him.
He's so funny.
I try to help as much as I can.
This is the reading to Hadley.
You're
segment.
listening to the M Zone on the big 1050. Miz would have hung up on him. Man, I'm trying to help him out.
My God, man, he might as well have asked you, "What network is the game on? What's the networks? Can you read to me the TV networks?"
I did ask him.
That's so funny, man. He's hilarious. Oh, and he's reading the same poll as you. I'm like, man, I was taking phone calls, been like, what the hell is going on? Anyway, yeah, Bobby's on line 3. Our Bobby.
No, I'm never joining you. I took a picture and sent it to him. Harvard's number 10 in the country.
Who?
In which sport?
I can't hear you.
In which sport?
In football. That would be the FCS.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Jesus.
I'm like, Harvard in what sport?
Harvard is number 10 in the FCS.
Oh, okay. Good for them. Get their weight up.
Youngstown State is number 17.
Oh, they're always in there.
Yale is number 25.
Still playing football.
Look at there.
Look at that.
There you go.
Where's the University of Chicago?
I don't see them.
I don't see
in
them,
there.
man. What's
Montana
up?
State's in there.
Oh, okay.
North Dakota State, number 1 in the country, baby.
Oh, as always.
They're 11-0.
Hey, University of Chicago, a bunch of cowards, man. Left the Big Ten in 1920.
They just wanted to do their education.
Whatever, man. Bunch of cowards. When did they leave the Big Ten?
Hey,
the Maroons, of course.
Big Sweet.
Yay.
I'm getting some fried turkey legs from
Ooh.
Uncle Ray's Fried Turkey.
Where is that? In Ann Arbor?
Oh,
You having it sent to you?
yes, I'm gonna have the food sent to me.
Damn,
There's a place in Houston. It's called the something turkey leg, man. All that food is so.
No, I know Uncle Ray's has
Turducken?
got something.
No?
I can get turducken too. They make a turducken too.
Ooh, okay.
Oh wow.
They make crispy skinned, juicy whole fried turkey.
Mm.
Or they got plus you can get smoked drumstick.
Hey, if a pack of wild dogs runs through your house, there you go. There's your Thanksgiving. There's your Thanksgiving dinner right there. You can go to the place. They'll chop the head right off in front of you, and you can have your turkey dinner right in front of the big leg.
I'm thinking about ordering some turkey drumsticks.
Where they coming from?
Uncle Ray's.
I mean, but where?
Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, but he what's it called? It's called the turkey grill or something in Houston, man. All that food is so good. And it's gonna be huge. When you get it, I'm like, Texas got the biggest meat portions I've ever seen in my life. You get a chicken breast dinner or something, man. That chicken breast about that big. I don't know where they get that meat from.
No, A Christmas Story is my favorite Christmas.
That's what
movie
we
ever.
did for Hadley. I'm sorry.
I know.
He just on my nerves.
He asked us to look stuff up while we're doing a live radio show. That's my biggest problem, mostly.
Oh,
I'm like, hey, I'm like, aren't you on a phone right now? I'm doing a show here.
What quarterback started for Iowa?
Hey, we got to get a pie bacon.
Come on, what's that?
Pie caking.
Pie caking?
It's a pie cake. All layers, 4 layers.
I'll just take the pie. Thank you very much.
I just want the pie. I want it
So
all.
how does that work? Do you order and it takes a few days to come?
Do they smash it together? I don't know.
No,
man.
they make it, they send it in a nice box. You
Yeah.
got it. I had the mac and cheese with lobster in it last year.
Oh, okay.
I always do that for the family. You know,
I might have to do my place Valentino's in Lincoln, Nebraska.
30?
Get a pizza sent up here.
See, that's good. There you go. I like that.
Nice.
They got turduckens too.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff.
Hey man, just in case those pack of wild dogs come in there
Right.
at Christmas time. At Christmas time, those pack of wild dogs.
No dogs
And Dad's
coming
got the lamp. He's got the leg lamp. Dad's got the leg lamp out. Dogs
my
running through the
God.
house. You gotta go get some. You gotta get a duck. I love Christmas Story.
I love Christmas Story
Oh
too.
man, it's my favorite. All right, going live here in just a moment. Live on radio in about 30.
You don't want no problems with me. Want no problems with me. You don't want no problems with me.
Shoot, after that Mustafa call. No, I don't. Why not? All right, y'all, going live here in 5. Oh, wait, Jamie Cameron.
What is that?
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, my man Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you got the man LA himself, short for Larry's area, Big Sweet, and 734-998-1050, 734-998-1050. Let's go to Bobby.
Yo, what's up, J-Mo? How you doing today?
What's up, Bobby? I'm
My
doing
man couldn't
well.
get enough
How
work
you
today. He had to
doing,
call
man?
in.
I had to call in and talk about something that none of you three really care about, but it is a Michigan UCLA
Oh, I was gonna say
story.
Go ahead.
Hey, so Michigan and UCLA played yesterday. It was the Big Ten
It was
championship.
5-0.
for-
It was 5-0. I'm not talking about that game. Why are we talking about that game?
He's a footman.
He's a footman. That's all he's talking
He's a
about.
footman.
Man, and we
my
got
guy-
Larry on, and it's UCLA. And I
Oh.
was going to shout out old Sergey Solans getting a hat trick in the final.
Thank you.
Ruined it.
I'm sorry.
My man's winner yesterday was Matt Gay, who's the winner because he was kicking at a soccer stadium.
Unbelievable. Thanks.
The haterade,
Oh, that was
the
me.
haterade from this
I'm
show.
throwing you under the bus.
We lost.
The haterade from this show is unbelievable.
There ain't no
Wait, he's
haterade.
He's going. Bobby left.
Bobby left? Oh, he got mad. He did get mad. Good God, Bobby, I apologize.
No, my man yesterday for the show, his winner was a kicker. It was Matt Gay because it was Real Madrid's field or something.
Right.
I'm like, all right, man. You got it.
Wow.
My man Bobby, he's big into the soccer. He's big into the foot game.
I guess he is.
He's big in the foot game.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you made Bobby leave. Bobby left.
He was a quick hitter. I think he was here to in and out
Yeah.
kind of thing.
734-998-1050. Dale, what's up?
Dang, man.
Are you going to hang up too? Are you going to hang up?
No, Dale's here to stay.
No, I'm here to stay, man. I'm here to stay. Real quick. If you look at the Alabama game from last year, that's the team that we have right now. Last year was probably limping into trying to make a bowl game last year, and we got a chance to make the playoffs now this year. All we got was one game in front of us, and we had the bricks against us last year. Nobody in the world thought we was going to win last year, and this year we're on a 5-game win streak, and I think Bryce can pull it off at home because he only lost 2 games, once on the road. Oklahoma, first time out on the road, any quarterback probably be nervous going to that game.
No, that makes
and
sense.
And lost to USC. So he has a lot of, and I think this last game against Northwestern was the best game. He threw 32 times.
Right. They let him throw 30 times now.
You dig what I'm saying? So he done got busy with the passing game, and you know who your number 1 is now, Marsh. You know who your number 2 is now, is McCullers. All you got to figure out who 3 is, and I would put the freshman at 3 because what you got to lose? Because you're just working on 3. You're running back, and I like that dude, Kuzma.
Kuzdo.
Yeah. Kuzdo's good. Kuzdo's really good. He goes downhill. He's angry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All 3 of our running backs has got his handprints in this, and all 3 of our running backs, they all go north. It ain't nothing else but north. They ain't dancing about nothing else. So Maryland is going to be a team that we just gotta stay healthy. If we can get out of that game healthy, Ohio State is going to have a problem with us this year. Again, a big problem. And I'm not talking about a problem. I'm talking about a problem that we can beat them, and they're going to be talking about homeboy job again. And if he can't win it all this year, you're not losing to us just for 5 times in a row. But it's going to be a tough one. And my last thing before I go, I do be saying a lot of independent stuff. I think Michigan would be a great school to go independent. We got Jordan as a sponsor already with our clothes and shoes and stuff, and we can. You mean to tell me that Michigan that just played in Wrigley Field, Chicago, and at a walk-off, a kickoff in Wrigley, a baseball stadium, and you go independent? Think about going independent and just getting Michigan money. We can sell out every stadium that comes to us, or we go to.
So you like that idea? You like that independence idea?
Hey, brother, let me tell you this. The last thing, if we play Navy, think about us playing Navy on a football on a ship against Navy. They played basketball on it in a couple of years. Michigan State was in a tournament on a basketball, and then they played a tournament on the boat 1 year. If we played football on a ship, partner, all eyes is gonna be on us, bro. You dig?
I love this too.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
No, that's great.
They was all eyes on us in the baseball. Everybody's looking at us and thought we was gonna lose to Northwestern.
You kick an extra point and the ball just sails into the ocean. Oh man, I love that.
Yeah, so Zavada is gonna walk off the ship, Hey, man.
First of all, there's no grass. There's no grass.
In Miami when we were Bryce in Miami for the national championship. I see y'all down there.
There's no grass. There is no grass on that ship. So you can't play football.
We'll make grass on it. Don't worry.
You ain't playing no grass on that ship. It's not big enough. I know they're big ships, but you can't make them. You can't play grass. Maybe basketball. Maybe you're talking basketball.
Small logistical problem.
Is that cool?
That's funny, man.
Okay.
Man.
Wow.
That was funny right there.
He took that to the next level.
He did. See, Hadley? See, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. You get in, you get your point, you get out. You're going to get now.
Oh,
see, Dale? I like you, Dale. Call in more often.
Hey, Philly E, what's up, man?
Hey, Chance, how you doing? First things first. Hey, Big Sweet, my condolences, man. Really.
Thank you.
First guy I thought of when my friend, I happened to be out last night, and he told me because he was a Seattle Seahawks fan. So Number 5, he's in the sky. With the UCLA greats, whether it's Kenny Washington, Jackie Robinson, Jimmy Johnson, even your buddy Big Bruce, they're all up there.
Yeah.
So he's in a good place. Unfortunately, it's just, he left.
You're right, Philly. No more suffering, man. No more suffering.
Yeah. And if you didn't know anything about this guy, all you had to see was this freshman fly onto the screen out of absolutely nowhere and absolutely wreck Mosi Tutupu in a UCLA USC game. And you're like, who the hell was that? And you know that it's a freshman.
Right.
So he was destined for greatness. So, and a lot of fond memories of him going to Seattle and him and Kurt Warner turning that expansion franchise around under Ground Chuck Knox. And then they had a nice little run. Unfortunately, both of them had their careers cut short for obviously different reasons. And Seattle organization, they were in the abyss up until the mid-2000s. So, but he was a special football player, and obviously you knew him as a person. I can't claim any of that, but
very special guy.
A lot of fond memories of number 5/45. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, and in terms of, the same guy that told me about your buddy was telling me he thinks there's going to be 6 SEC teams getting in the playoffs.
No.
And I told him absolutely not. That is not going to happen.
No.
If the Big Ten has 4 two-loss teams, the Big Ten is going to get 4 two-loss teams or less, obviously. So the situation has to play out. If Michigan runs the table and beats OSU, they're getting it.
Yep.
I don't want to hear about freaking Vanderbilt. Give me a break.
I agree.
Why'd you go to Vanderbilt so quick?
They're at 12 right now. That's why.
I don't want to hear about all these SEC teams. All right. Number 2, if USC beats Oregon falls down to 2 losses. USC has 2. And the fact that they lost to Notre Dame, I think that pulls them in as well. We all know that Notre Dame's already in. So it's pretty simple. It's 4 from the SEC. It's 4 from the Big Ten, because the Big Ten's got all kinds of money. And if these dopes out there think they're going to leave a bunch of Big Ten teams out to put 6 SEC teams in, it's not happening. It's not happening. Now, if they have more than 2 losses, go right ahead. Put all the SEC teams you want to put in.
Right now, there's 5 in the top 12, I think.
Well, dude,
5.
it's all. Listen, those ratings are a joke. We all know that. There's agendas behind them. Stop with that, right? You're trying to tell me now Oregon couldn't beat the teams that are ahead of them? They couldn't beat the teams that are ahead of them? Texas Tech is really better than Oregon. We're just going to make that assumption.
Yeah. I
get it. They play in a different conference. But I'm just saying, there's an example right there. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be 4-4. And, of course, you're going to get an ACC champ. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it's Georgia Tech. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get Texas Tech, who's going to be the champ of their conference.
Hey, I see.
And you're going to get that. You're going to get Notre Dame, because they haven't played anybody since they lost their games, other than maybe USC. But we all know that USC sucks. And USC sucks on the road. We all know that
Madison,
too.
Or Navy.
Or James Madison. I don't know.
Well, here's what I don't like. I don't like the obligatory bid for Group of 5.
I don't either.
If it's Cincinnati from 2000, what was that, 21, where they're undefeated, that's one thing. If they're having like this unbelievable outlier year, okay, invite them to the party. But like if they're 1 or 2 losses, nah, we're not sticking one of these teams in.
That's what I say.
Quota.
No, they have to have one in, so you're going to get.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think that's bad.
I get it, but it is fair. It is fair.
We saw what Boise State did last year, for crying out loud, right?
Boise played a hard game.
Hey, you know what? They had a good season last year. I think they only they lost to Oregon. Hey, good losses apparently matter more than good wins.
Yeah, but
they had a good loss to Oregon.
They almost beat
Oregon. They had no shot last year.
They had a good loss.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they had no shot last year, and that Boise team isn't even out there this year.
No.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So that's how I'm looking at it. So what's this telling me? The landscape has changed so much at this point that they really need to put it's got to be 16 now. It's got to be.
Oh, you want more bad teams in?
He wants more bad
You
teams.
want more
in.
bad teams
Yeah.
in. Oh, great. Vanderbilt's in.
You're getting
Awesome.
guaranteed people getting in.
No,
there's
make
no
it 8.
discernible difference between like 8 and 16.
My
so you
point
might as well put them
exactly.
in.
Yes.
So why
let him
Why
in?
do you want another? Why
I
do
don't
you want
want it.
another 4?
Not all good football is good football. No,
Right.
football is good football. We're done here.
Let's just stay at 12.
I don't think
Why
there's
can't
any
we just
discernible
stay at
difference.
12?
I'll say there's no discernible difference between number 6 and number 15.
I tend to agree, which is why I want less playoff
Yeah, so what
teams,
the
not
hell's the
more.
difference? Put them in, put them in.
I want less.
I like Power 4.
I think the top 4 was great. You got 2 semifinals and a final.
And you made it more important. The game was more important.
And you have so much stuff, especially with the transfer portal. Guys have to make decisions before the winter semester starts. So we need to get this season done by January 1st. Guys got to make decisions. Last year, you got quarterbacks for Penn State having to make a decision. Am I going to transfer from this team that
Didn't they
may
close
make a
that
run?
portal? Didn't they close that portal?
I hope they did. I hope
think
so.
they did. I think they did.
They should. Season's still going
Anyway,
on.
our football team.
Yes, our football team.
I am going to give them the grade of a C.
You're going to give them a hard C?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give them a hard C. They won the game. They won the game, but man, and no, that was anything but boring. I was ripping my freaking hair out on that treadmill the whole freaking time watching that game.
Not all of your hairs. You still have hair left, don't you?
Oh yeah, I got a full head of hair. I'm lucky in that, but I need it because I need to pull it out when I'm watching this team the last 3 weeks.
Otherwise, you're going to be chewing on fingernails. You're going to be doing on other stuff, man.
And I kind of talked about this yesterday with the Young Bucks. 3 days of guys in purple just breaking my balls non-stop. TCU Friday night, Northwestern, although that was more Michigan than Northwestern. Although that safety was absolutely – I said he was Larry Wilson-like yesterday.
Oh, wow. That's a name from the past.
But, oh, my Lord, the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
They are a friggin' horror show. They are a horror. So they sucked the entire game. And then somehow, I got to say.
They should have won. They just can't.
Caleb tried to give it back.
I hear what you're saying.
Caleb tried to give it back to you.
But leave it to the Minnesota. So you're awful the whole game. And I got to say, I love JJ. But I've been watching Minnesota Vikings football for 53 years. And that may have been the worst display of quarterbacking I have seen in my life.
Does he know that Justin Jefferson plays on his team? Is he aware that he has like a top 2 receiver?
Yeah, but the receivers are awful too.
The
The receivers have been
playing
awful
well
the
either.
last couple weeks.
Nobody was playing good. Nobody was playing good. I can't.
But after all that, they nut up and go 85 yards, and JJ looks like JJ.
JJ played well in that 85-yard drive.
Yeah.
In that drive.
Because it's the Minnesota Vikings, the special teams. My friends they left too much time on the clock. I said you're probably right, but maybe the defense will come up with a stop. Oh no, we're just going to limit it. We're going to let this guy return at 70 freaking yards. And you're set up for a field goal. Only them. So guys in purple, screw them all. I can't stand it. But I know people are killing JJ right now. I don't care if you saw him at the podium yesterday. He's chomping at. He wanted to start next week's game probably in a half hour. You could just see it on him. Listen, it's a growing process. He'll get there. But it's been a rough road. I just got to say. So, but I'm still optimistic. I know one thing. The Minnesota Viking 25 season is obviously going to be the collateral damage of his growth. And the crazy thing is they are a built-to-win-now team, but that's not happening. So you know what? You like Justin Jefferson? I got news for you. I would be shopping his ass because they're not going anywhere in the next year. So you might as well get some chips to grow with J.J. McCarthy. That's how I'm looking at it.
J.J. McCarthy, he's right there.
What are you doing?
Justin's right there. He's right there.
He's right there.
Dude, they're an old team. They have all these free agent dudes. They got to replenish. And here's the thing. Here's why I throw caution to
Oh
all
my God,
this.
Jim Boeheim is 81 years of age.
I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, he's. Yeah.
They can't draft, so I don't even know if I even do something like that.
What are you doing? Quasy's
So wait.
Quasy's getting
Quasi
it.
can't draft. He couldn't pick his freaking nose.
He drafted JJ McCarthy,
He
didn't he?
did.
He couldn't pick his nose.
Hey, you know what's
okay?
nice about JJ is you can get up off him if you need to really fast.
I'm not worried about the kid. I think he's going to be. Hey,
But you wanna
everybody was
get rid of his
killing
best
Bryce.
receiver?
Bryce Underwood. Anybody see what Bryce Underwood did yesterday?
I saw.
They've been killing that kid for 3 years. It takes time, folks. Sorry, microwave generation. It takes time.
Dude,
Harry
they
Bradshaw
don't
couldn't
get
find
that.
his ass without a map for his first 5 years. It's
What's
weird.
the anniversary to Bill Cartwright? What's the anniversary?
Looks like NCAA. This is the segment we call watching ESPN right now with
I'm
Bill
sorry,
Cartwright
Bill
anniversary.
Cartwright.
He hit a big shot in a big game a long time ago, and I don't know what it is because the sound is off. But
That's a
he's shooting free
ugly-
throws.
That's an ugly shot.
Yeah, the free throw. Man,
It's the free
apparently
throw.
he shot a lot of free
Probably
throws.
it's the free throw. That
Yeah, it's
ugly-
got to be the free throw.
ugly
Oh,
looking free throw.
Oh, it's so ugly.
Oh.
He did
Anyway,
that?
boys, this weekend worries
What do you
me.
got?
We cannot talk about Ohio State till we beat this team,
Right. We got to beat Maryland.
especially after the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I agree with
And
that. There's
I
no
think
easy
it's gonna
games.
fall on
Washington
defense.
is a good quarterback. That kid is good. And he's
Oh, yeah,
just
he's-
wait
I'm
a minute.
hoping
And
he
he's just
throws a couple
waiting.
to us.
He's just waiting to get a game like a Michigan game to look
Yeah,
really good.
especially against another hot shot freshman quarterback, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Right. No, I hear you. Hopefully he throws it to the wrong color jersey, or for us, the right color jersey. Hopefully he throws it to the white jerseys this week. But, yeah, that game scares me a little bit. We cannot take that game lightly. But Bryce is going to have an outstanding game, and so is our defense. And if we do those two things, we should come away with a victory, especially if we don't turn it over 5 times.
Let's hope we don't
Anyway,
turn it over.
You boys close the show. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Go Blue.
Thanks, Billy.
All right. Take care.
Nice of you. We
Thank you.
appreciate it. We know what to do with the show.
Hey, Cade Cunningham has a new shoe.
That's
well, we're
right.
out of time.
I'm sorry. No, we got time. We got time to talk about Cade.
Sure.
Hey, Cade Cunningham has a new signature shoe from Nike.
That's right. He signed a new deal.
He's got
announced
a new
on the boardroom with Kevin Durant.
6-year deal with Nike.
Let's
That is
go.
awesome. Hey,
Let's go.
Cade's done it. He's done it.
Don't touch me. I'm sizzling.
He's become a hot. He's become a hot item. He's
Hey.
become a hot item.
Don't touch me. I'm sizzling.
I don't
right.
think
That's right.
Isaiah didn't get one of those.
Isaiah Thomas?
I
No, I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
I
He
know
didn't
of.
get
No,
one of those.
no.
I didn't see him in Nike
Nope,
shoes.
Just Cade Icewood, motorcade. Cade Cunningham.
Wait a minute. Did Grant Hill get a shoe?
Ooh, yes, with it was with
Ooh.
Reebok.
It was with
Reebok.
Reebok.
Yeah.
Reebok.
Yes, Reebok.
I like some of his
That's
too.
Reebok.
His shoes are nice.
Who else? Who else?
With the
Anybody
Pistons?
else? Yeah,
Not that
with
I
the
can think of.
Pistons. Anybody else?
Jerry Stackhouse didn't get a shoe, but he should have.
Stack should have got
Hey,
a
I
shoe.
love Stack.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's my
Stack
dude.
should have got a
Yo,
shoe.
I would love a teal 42 jersey for anyone out there. Just saying. I'm just saying,
The
man.
man's
Teal
out
42.
here.
We
He's
out of here.
begging. You've been listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, man. Yep.
I forgot about Cade for a second. I'm sorry.
That's whatever. I mean,
that
it's
was
not
one
really
I wanted to talk about.
not really what we do around here. That's all right. It's early
like
too.
Cade.
Basketball's early, man. It's early seasons, but it's early days.
Cade's a
Best
fighter.
season, best team in the East right now.
And Duran's becoming a fighter.
Dude, he's
Duran?
yeah, he's nice. I mean, it took a while. He also got in the league when he was 18 years old, so he's
You know I can't hear you.
he's still 21. Oh yeah.
You got to turn the speaker in and hear.
Oh yeah. No, it should be good now. No, really? That's so weird. 'Cause I have it on
I
program
know
too
you
right
know
now.
the button. You just can't remember.
What
it
about
right
now? No, I got it on right now. Great.
Liz usually can talk to me. It's that one up the top that's got the Navi. That one is